do 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 do. All right, real quick while you guys are setting up, I want to see if
Okay.
I just want to take a look at something.
Alright. I'm gonna go piss, so yeah.
Then fucking do it, piss baby.
No, piss baby.
Piss, baby.
Piss baby.
What are you? Some kind of piss baby?
Oh, that's awesome.
What? What's
Oh
awesome?
shit, wait, before I go, I gotta be a whore. I have to shill.
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you, we already locked everything in, so we can't like change After Effect. But they actually added Dwarf Fortress into the fucking August 8th slot.
Wait, they did?
Yeah.
Does that mean they're watching our streams and they realized their mistake?
I think that's my headcanon.
They've been watching. They're like, shit, we didn't add Dwarf Fortress. Fuck.
Yeah, they did it. They don't have Toho 6 though in the August 11th slot, so they're still not.
Also, hi chat. I started streaming and I forgot to unmute desktop audio and mic audio, but we're here now, and that's all that matters. Happy Pride.
Alright.
Yeah, true.
Alright, chat.
Okay,
Yeah,
it could be like my Left 4 Dead stream where I just didn't show the game for like the entire stream.
Now that's baller.
Alright, chat. Yeah, same deal. Happy Pride Month. I'll be right back. I gotta piss.
Can I turn on stream? Why
Chat,
is streamer mode
chat,
not-
happy Pride Month. You're gay.
Hey guys, how do I turn on streamer mode? Because it did not automatically turn on.
Go into your.
Appearance.
I'm pretty sure it's in. No, it's not in data and privacy. Fuck! I always move this shit all the fucking time, dude. Fuck. Oh, it literally is its own tab, streamer mode, under app settings.
Oh, I'm done. Dumb. God, I can't talk. There we go.
Oh, well, we're gonna have to be ready to talk. You're gonna be like 3 hours of yapping.
Promotions. It's like, it's time for a YouTube live. I named it something awesome because I couldn't think of a better name.
What, the trenches?
No, it's Games of the Months.
Oh, true. That's an awesome fucking thumbnail choice.
Yeah, I need it for a video. Trust. Let's see. Where my mouse? Okay, my mouse disappeared for a minute.
Yeah, I stole it.
Check it. Post. Okay. Have I shilled yet? I need to shill.
I don't know, have you?
The audio stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. Die. You know, I think this stream is going to be something beautiful because it already says 44.4% of all frames have been dropped.
That's amazing. We're off to a good start.
Which means this is going to be a great stream.
Okay, you just gotta roll with it.
Yeah, well, I don't have an Ethernet. I didn't bring an Ethernet cable with me, and frankly, I don't need one if this is the only stream I'm doing. So,
That's true.
if we were actually like playing, like I don't know, like Left 4 Dead or something, then I wouldn't stream. But this is like chill, you know.
Yeah, this is just speaking.
This is just vibing. We're hanging out. It's bros being bros. I'm gonna crack open a cold one here in a minute, you know?
Yeah, do it.
Kick back on the lawn chair. Watch all the games of the year. Dude, the look on the genie's face when I ask for a third beer is gonna be priceless.
There's only one beer left. Rappers screaming all our ears like we're deaf. Tempt me. Do a number on the label.
Give me a drink, bartender.
We put all the MCs and put them under the table.
Shit, how long does it take to pour juice?
Like 10 years.
Jayden was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go pour some Minute Maid juice," and he's gone for.
Well, he's
5
also
minutes.
pissing, so he's probably like pissing like a couple kidney stones.
You're telling me he poured the juice, chugged it all, and then is pissing it all out?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The fuck are you nerds on about?
What? Huh?
What's up? What's up? Piss boy. Piss.
Don't hum me, nigga. I could just rewind the stream.
Huh? What?
See, I don't regret anything I said.
Oh my god, chat. What did they say?
I didn't say anything. I plead the fifth. Hi, Awesome King.
Hello. Hello. Hold up.
I'm ready if you guys are.
Yeah, I just gotta get the. Oh wow, you can do this. That's cool.
I'll be ready in 1 second.
Opera GX always surprises me.
Oh, I'm on September 1st. I'm dumb. Hang on.
Yeah, it's October.
I got my numbers mixed up. Okay, I might be stupid.
We're in October.
Actually, you know how stupid I am? I
What?
counted on my fingers like to October just to double check. I had 10 fingers out and I went, oh, 9, and typed in 9.
That's awesome.
I may
good.
be stupid.
God damn it. Sheets. Calendar.
I need to know, this is important. Is Lenny in one of the chats?
No.
No.
We need the world's strongest clipper to be here.
That is so true.
That's fine. I think we can power through, but
Can I get the link to the day? Oh
Yeesh.
wait. She said that she'll pop in later. She has to be part of a meeting. Thank you. You're the best.
I'm the best.
What's up, what up, Biz? How you doing?
No.
Anyone here? Chat? Anyone?
Anyone here?
Hello? Oh, damn. I'm doing good so far, bro. 13 more days before school is over. Lock the fuck in, then! You got this!
Lock the fuck in. Let's see.
You got this. Finish strong.
Finish the fight.
Yeah, finish the fight. Halo 3.
Halo 3. Halo 3. You playing that fucking Halo 3?
No. Yeah, chat. I'm sipping on that chug. That Kool-Aid Jammers blue. That blue raspberry. Sip on that chug.
We sipping the Blue Barrel Bug Juice.
Oh fuck, those sounds good.
That does sound good, actually.
Yeah,
Babe, we should have got bug juice. Get the barrels. Those are hugs. But we should have gotten those.
Alright, I'm ready whenever.
I'm ready as well. I got the music up. I got the chats ready to go.
Remember, with where we left off, we're in the trenches, so we're gonna have multiple bullshit days.
Yeah.
Throughout.
Chat, so if you don't know, we're just ranking games of like each day. So like it's October 1st. We choose what's the best gay, but best gay. Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Yeah, happy Pride Month, best game.
The best game that released on October 1st. And yeah, so far we have a list. So for example, January we thought Resident Evil 4 on GameCube's the best one, the best of January. The worst game of January is Scarlet Ban. So yeah.
Why'd you just like vomit into the mic? What is happening?
I mentioned Garda Ban.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's Garda Ban.
Yeah, I think you mean peak.
Shut up.
Yeah, peak vomit.
Alright, are we starting by the way?
Yeah.
Let's just let's just jump into it.
All right.
Let's guys jump right into this.
Alright, I will say shout out to Lagaya2, shout out to D-Man, check out his Let's Play on his YouTube channel. Guys,
Sorry,
we
that
kind
was
of
me getting ready.
we kind of have a big one here. Maybe a bomb even.
Already?
What's that?
Damn. What's that?
Grand Theft Auto Online.
Okay.
But we already chose GTA 5 earlier. So
Yeah.
what the fuck is
But a
even
lot of
the
people
difference?
like. But I feel like GTA Online became its own entity though.
It did, but was originally part of GTA 5. Therefore, we're gonna keep it part of GTA 5.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
If
I don't want to be lame. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Especially because we do have like a lot of really good games here. We have.
We got Medieval, we got Clock Tower, we got
There's Hitman.
I think Hitman 2 was like the good one.
Hitman 2 is when Hitman 2 the Hitman series started to become what it is.
We got
it's not really what it is now, but like what it was that made it special.
Yeah.
The first Hitman game is just bizarre.
the first Hitman game that people liked.
Yeah.
We got
We also
we got
This
Dragon Ball
Sin and
GT
Punishment.
Final Bout.
we
Yeah,
also
that
got a fucking Phantom Hourglass, which I've heard good things about, I think.
It's one of the like it's good, but it's not winning this.
It's one of like those kind of Zeldas.
There is also Rune Factory 4.
I know nothing of Rune Factory, but I'm willing to hear why I should care about it.
I heard about it.
So Rune Factory 4, like, or at the very so Rune Factory is like, what if we took RPG and Harvest Moon and then we combined them together, and then Rune Factory 4 was I don't think it was it the first one on the 3DS? I don't know. It was originally like a DS series for obvious reasons because it's like a portable games and stuff like that. Harvest Moon is perfect for that. And I just know that Rune Factory 4, I believe, people say is the best of the series, or at least up there.
Okay.
I'm just throwing that out there as an option. I don't feel like super duper strongly about it, but
I mean,
like, I don't know. I feel like we don't have anything like that on there.
not really.
I mean, I was kind of gunning with the GTA Online for my reason, but I don't
Because
really
I'm kind of
care
thinking,
these
for me, it's
games.
between that and Sin and Punishment for me. Wow, you don't care about Legaia 2? Damien's gonna be heartbroken.
I will say that
Sin
Sin and Punishment is specifically the Virtual Console re-release.
Well, I mean, we've gone with a fucking like Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow re-release before.
Well, that is true, and also that was when it was finally brought to the West.
Yeah.
So I could give it to Sin and Punishment because if it's a Japan exclusive, otherwise it probably won't make it. You know.
I'd be down to give it to Sin and Punishment. Sin and Punishment's cool.
Yeah, let's give it a Sin and Punishment
Sin and Punishment it is.
for the Nintendo 64.
And,
Plus,
let me stylize it. Give it the and symbol.
We don't have like really any like on-rail shooters whatsoever. Like we don't have like a ton of RPG representation, but we have enough.
This is our first technicality Virtual Console exclusive game.
Yeah.
All right, October 2nd.
I have my pick.
Uh-oh.
I have my pick.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
It's starting, isn't it?
Okay.
It's like a hot start.
This is this is Hydrogen Bomb versus like ICBM missile.
I'm
Because like it's not a coughing baby, but I think 1 is still much better.
I'm going with Castlevania.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
I'm going with.
Yeah.
I mean,
As much as
Doki Doki Literature Club is right there,
Okay.
but Castlevania is more impactful in my opinion.
okay, what's up, Logan?
Like, this is like a thing where it's like Doki Doki Literature Club is one of like the most important games to help bring visual novels to the West, but also Symphony Night is one of the most influential games in terms of like literal Metroidvanias.
Well,
So I
just
feel
ever. Period.
Yeah,
It literally
And I feel
came
like-
up with the term Metroidvania.
yeah, and I just feel like it's like even just like as a game, Symphony Night is just better than Doki Doki.
Oh my! Oh,
And
for sure.
also, if you're playing like games on Linux, you're a fucking nerd. This
Shout
is
out
Doki
to,
Doki for the Linux exclusively, bro. Like, who's playing?
Shout
that,
out to a
dude?
game that if it was under weaker competition, it could have potentially been like a sleeper pick to win. Risen. That game walked so games like Kingdom Come Deliverance could run.
Shout out to
Damn.
shout out to Mega Man 11 and Resident Evil 6.
Resident Evil 6.
Shout out Family Guy, the video game for the PS2 and Xbox.
Back to the Multiverse is better.
What the fuck? What the hell? What? Wait a minute. What the fuck?
What the hell?
Like, what?
Am I
What the
still
hell?
live? What the fuck is happening?
I don't know. Are you?
Are you live?
Why is it? Oh, it must be my phone being weird. Okay, hold on. Let me connect to Wi-Fi. I thought it was saying like my stream just ended, but I think it's my phone like not connecting good enough.
Potentially.
Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I'm still alive. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Alright.
Anyways, all chat. October 3rd.
I thought this said like Mouse Quest, but
Mouse Quest.
yeah. Damn. I mean, okay. There's only like 2 games I see. There's Pokemon XD and Wii Party.
There's also Prince of Persia.
I do not care for Prince of Persia.
Well, yeah, but it's still like a big title.
True.
Apple II. Let's see.
There's not really one where I'm very particular.
I'm not either.
Wait, I thought was Prince of Persia like on MS DOS?
Yeah, it was on MS DOS originally and like Apple II. Like it was one of like the early.
It was
one of
just
the
on-
early. Oh, go
It
ahead.
was on fucking everything. It was on the
Yeah.
fucking. It's on the fucking like I don't know like ZX Spectrum probably.
It was one of the earlier PC games that was like, hey, PC can do more than just like, you know, text-based adventure stuff and like point and click stuff. Like we can do more action-oriented games.
Yeah.
So, but I'm that would be my pick just because it's kind of interesting. But I can be swayed either way, really.
I feel like out of all these, I think like I prefer Wii Party, but I feel like historical context, I'd probably just give it to Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
Because even back then, like it was basically like the original parkour game kind of. Because then that game came out, and then every single other like platform game wanted to copy it. I mean, not every single one, but there were a huge chunk of games that just back then desperately wanted to be Prince of Persia.
Please let me be Prince of Persia, please. I think my phone is just being stupid because my stream has not died, but my phone keeps telling me like the stream is just like shutting down.
Just
So when I
don't,
hope-
don't worry about it.
I'm not.
Okay?
When I look at YouTube Live, it's like, no, your stream's fine, dude. What are you worried about?
So we're going with Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Prince of Persia for the Apple II. Prince
Apple II.
Apple II. Is this our first Apple II game?
No, we had the Leisure Suit Larry game win before.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
All right, October 4th.
I see the future. Oh, here we are. Okay. There's
Okay.
there might be a bomb
Wait.
here with
There's a
Hold on,
gigantic
I don't-
bomb.
with Dark Souls And
Why did they do it like this? There's a lot of bombs here. Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, Dark Souls
There-
is
there-
important, but in my heart, I would go with Castlevania: Dawn of Sorrow. But Dark Souls is right there.
It's Dark Souls.
Yeah, it's not winning. Castlevania, I love you, but Dark Souls is right there, man. It's not gonna win.
So we're not doing Super Mario World 2?
I
No.
will.
Okay.
I say the original Super Mario World is more impactful than Yoshi's Island, and I love Yoshi's
Like,
Island
okay.
like a lot.
Yoshi's Island is a really good game, and it did help
Did you-
spawn like.
Can you microwave the other one, please? Thank you. Yeah, take your time. Don't worry about it. Okay, we're going Dark Souls. PS3, 360.
I was about to start spitting.
Well, no, continue. It was interesting.
Well, basically TLDR, like Dark Souls is the reason why like Soulsborne exists as a genre. I mean, it's not like the only reason. There were games that came out before that helped spawn Dark Souls, but Dark Souls is the one that gets attributed to it.
Before we move on, shout out Tony Hawk Underground 2 Remix. I don't know why it says remix specifically because this also lists every version of Tony Hawk. So like, fuck you, this day in gaming. Anyways, Tony Hawk Underground 2, very good game.
It's okay. We can all have our own individual crash out shit.
Okay.
Rant over. Anyways, are we ready for the next day?
Yeah, I have my pick.
Okay, well, let me get there first. Damn.
Yeah, I'm fucking speeding ahead over
Well,
here.
what? Hey, I'm not saying the fucking names.
Damn. It's for all we know, we could be going with Nancy Drew, Curse of Blackmore Manor.
Shut the fuck up.
Damn, are you a Nancy Drew hater?
I got my pick.
All right.
Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl?
I'm going.
Yeah, man. I'm joking.
I'm going with A Hat in Time.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. We all agree with each other.
Lock it
here.
in. A Hat in Time.
Macintosh and PC.
Mac PC.
At this point, A Hat in Time is like to 3D platformers what Shovel Knight is to 2D platformers, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gotten to that point.
Okay. Ooh, I see a game I like on here.
There's Saw.
Yeah, Saw.
Get
Get me out of here!
I see two games. I see. Oh.
Okay.
I see an atom bomb.
Son of a bitch.
What is it? Demon Souls? Is that the atom bomb?
No.
I'm going with my pick, Silent Hill 2.
Alright, Baldur's Gate 3. Shut the fuck up, Jayden.
Wait, I didn't see Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, it's right there. Wait, it was on the Stadia? Wow.
Yeah, I'm sure it ran great on the Stadia.
That sucks because, like, okay, shout out, and I'm being genuine with this. Rock Band 4 and Alien Isolation. Because Alien Isolation is just a good game, and Rock Band 4 is, like, the best rock band there is to this day. It's peak.
Okay.
I would have been willing to give it to either of those if Baldur's Gate 3 wasn't in the
I
equation.
know, fucking Baldur's Gate.
And I mean, it is.
Yeah, I'm one of the
like-
most impressive RPGs of all time.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I got a question. Which one's better between the two, Guitar Hero or Rock Band?
Rock Band.
Damn.
Yeah. Guitar Hero is like cool, but the third one is the one people play and they fell off after that. Rock Band is like, what if we had Guitar Hero, but you could like do more?
I see.
Though, shout out, and I'm also being genuine with this, shout out DJ Hero. That game is very fun.
I fucking love DJ Hero. I need to buy a turntable so I can fucking play it again.
Okay, let's see. This day in gaming. Uh-oh.
Okay, I will say I know this game is kind of bad, but I will say shout out to Crash Mine Over Mutant, especially the DS game. That's like my first like Crash game in my first DS game.
Shout out to Back for Blood.
Oh wait, Back for Blood's on here? Oh. We have Sonic the
Shout out
Hedgehog for
Sonic the
iOS.
Hedgehog
No,
4,
no,
episode 1.
shut up. We, all right. I have my pick. I'm going Drive Club. No, wait. CS Source is right there. Fuck.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go Drive Club still. I have a few
Well, Logan,
reasons
I want
why.
to hear yours.
I'm trying to think, because there is Counter-Strike Source. My only issue is that I feel like out of all the Counter-Strikes, Source is like the least impactful one.
Yeah.
Would you say like even like Global Offensive is more impactful?
Oh, for fucking sure, yeah.
Okay.
Like
Um,
Counter-Strike was the one that was like the pioneer of like that style of gameplay, and then Global Offensive was like the one that like really made it pop, and then just created like the most ridiculous in-game market we've ever seen for a game. That's not true, but it's up there.
I'll give it to Black and White too. Honestly,
Okay.
All right. Not mad,
It- it-
not mad at that.
I will say, Black and White 2 is nowhere near the best of the franchise, but
well, I'm partially giving it because like it's just a good game, but also as a redemption for last time.
where you chose Peggle over the original Black and White, which is a vastly
Yeah.
superior game. Okay.
Yeah.
I picked.
Anyways, October 8th.
I picked Drive Club because it made like the producer of the creator of Gran Turismo like jealous.
That's really funny. I do like that.
I have my pick.
Are you gonna say Scarface? The world is yours.
I would. That's like second, but Sparking Zero is right there.
Okay.
Hmm.
We got a couple big ones on here.
Oh.
We got Sparking Zero. That is a big one. A lot of people are talking about that. We got
Yeah.
Metroid Dread. We got the XCOM because wasn't Enemy Unknown like the revival of XCOM?
Yes.
We got XCOM Enemy Unknown. We got Dishonored. We got Time Splitters 2 and the original Mortal Kombat.
Fuck. Okay.
I got.
It
Oh,
is
you're not
kinda
mentioning
tough.
Beyond Two Souls?
I got.
It's tough because like again these are all good games, but there's none that are like whoa.
Well, okay, because, I mean, on a historical level, Mortal Kombat is probably the most significant out of all of these.
Oh yeah, well easily.
But-
'Cause it gave us the fucking ESRB as we know it.
Yeah. I guess my only qualm with that is that the original Mortal Kombat was kind of more so a novelty game. It was
Yeah.
more so Mortal Kombat 2 that helped the franchise actually take off, and it's like, okay, we can actually make like a really good fighting game. Mortal Kombat 1, we were kind of just like making a novelty like blood sport.
Yeah.
It was still good. It's still like held up compared to like some of the other like really shit fighting games of the time. I'm kind of leaning towards Dishonored personally.
Really.
Well, because Dishonored is like a very significant game in terms of the immersive sim genre. Because back then, like this was like 2012, there wasn't really that much. Because that like took from like Thief's and Deus Ex's design philosophies. Like the closest we got to like an immersive sim back then was like BioShock, and it was like very linear, whereas Dishonored
Yeah.
was not linear whatsoever. It prided itself on being as non-linear as possible that the genre could allow.
Jayden, are you still locked in for Sparking Zero?
Yes.
I wouldn't be mad about Sparking Zero winning. Like I'm making my case for Dishonored.
Yeah. You know what? Let's give it. I don't think we've had many specifically like those types of fighters. You know, like the
anime arena fighters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
not
haven't
really.
really had. Yeah, I'll give it to Sparking Zero.
Yeah.
Is it Dragon Ball Z? Okay, just Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Dragon Ball sparking exclamation point and zero.
Dragon Ball Sparkling
Oh,
Water.
PS5 and Series X. PS5 / XS.
Damien,
Shout
I
out.
still plan on buying a copy. It's just like, you know, life has been life, nigga.
October 9th. Oh,
Oh wow.
oh, okay. never mind.
So we got
My child, my
one.
child is here.
Oh yeah, your child is here.
My
Hey guys, there's the
son.
orange box. Orange box, guys.
Japan only, buddy.
Oh, and plus that is a compilation.
I have my answer. This was actually easier than I thought it would be.
What's your answer?
Fallout.
I was
Yeah.
also gonna say Fallout.
Yeah, shout out Thrillville off the rails. We need to bring back Thrillville. I
Shout-
think we need that as a collective society.
Shout out Sega Rally Revo. We need another Sega Rally game.
In these trying times, a Thrillville game could bring us together.
Eli, Thrillville stream when?
Once I get a capture card, October 10th.
There's one bomb.
Oh God!
Oh,
I have my pick.
the first fucking game. Crazy. Oh.
Can I mention Oh shit! Damn! Oh wait, fuck!
Oh,
Wait, I didn't
I'm
realize.
gonna start coughing up blood, bro. Oh my god.
Fuck you! Val- Let me just say, fuck you, Valve. Why? I
Okay, out of these Valve games, I have my answer, but out of all the games on this page, I have a different answer.
What? Say your shit, and I'll see if I agree. Because I think I do.
Pac-Man, purely personal reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, what's the TF? Is it TF2 for the Valve one?
If it's a Valve game, it's TF2.
I agree.
Okay, yeah. Because I'm between those two. But
Pac-Man, I'll say is like I guess if I had to come up with an actual argument, he's John video game.
well,
Like,
because I mean,
like arguably more so than Mario.
I think I agree. Like, to be honestly,
Yeah,
I
as
don't know
much
if you guys. I don't know if you guys can hear Elijah screaming in the background. Oops,
No.
sorry,
as much as
Jeff.
I love TF2, like it's Pac-Man.
Like, it's Pac-Man. It was like the arcade game. It was the game of the 80s. It literally got a song, Pac-Man Fever.
Yeah.
That,
Well, like-
charted because people love Pac-Man.
Well, like, and also the fact that they designed a game so solid that like people still like to play just base Pac-Man to this day. You know,
Yeah.
like even Championship Edition, they just took Pac-Man and just like made it flashy, and it's like this is still fun.
And I believe
So-
it's either Pac-Man or Mrs. Pac-Man that brought, you know, more women into like arcade to make it a more diverse like place.
Well, what it was they noticed that a lot of female players were enjoying Pac-Man, so they're like, okay, let's make Miss Pac-Man. Or wait, no, what it was they wanted to make a character that would also appeal to women. That's why they made him. Yeah, or something like that. I read it a while ago and I forgot.
I think I watched a
Yeah,
gaming
like-
historian episode on it.
Yeah. And
Anyway.
like, let me put it this way. Like people will still like find a way to play Pac-Man even if it's through Google.
Yeah.
I go Pac-Man.
And- For the
Yeah.
personal reason, you know how like Logan, am I correct in assuming that Garfield has been like a weird constant throughout your life?
I mean, kinda.
I mean, the equivalent would be Pac-Man for me. Like he's just always just been there, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I don't know how else to describe it, but like he's just kind of been
I
like.
don't know if I'd
constant in
say
my life.
Garfield is that. I mean,
Well, I don't. He,
it's funny.
You give off that vibe. I don't because of how much Garfield like just like bullshit. You know.
That's true.
Anyways, next day, October 11th.
Wait, didn't Black
Okay.
Ops 4 drop on it? No, I think that's 12. Oh fuck. Okay, so we have
Oh, a child of mine is
one.
here.
Sweet child of mine.
There's two games, but I think one kind of mogs the other one.
I also have two games. For me, it's Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door and Forza Motorsport 4.
There's a decent amount here.
There is.
1,000-Year Door. Like it's one of those things where like it's not like oh I'm dying. It's not like a lot that's like that like really stands out.
Yeah.
Eli,
I mean, there's Thousand Year Door, which like everyone creams their pants over.
1,000 Year
There's-
bruh.
Thousand Year Bruh. There's Digital Devil Saga 2, which is like
I mean, the two
underrated.
that I'm between are 1,000 Year Door and Metaphor Refantasio, because people like shat themselves about that game.
They did do that.
You're like,
I mean,
There's
all-
Wolf Among Us.
all-
Wolf Among Us would be like my personal pick, but I don't think it beats out the other two personally.
There's Go Vacation.
I mean,
Okay, man.
The three of us already said Paper Mario, so why not go with that?
Yeah, I think I gotta agree. If
Yeah.
we're all like kind of in that camp,
Like,
we got.
don't get me wrong, Wolf Among Us is one of my favorite games, and it's based off of one of my favorite comic books of all time. Read Fables, chat. Read Fables, great series, and play Wolf Among Us. But yeah, 1,000 Year Door is just it's 1,000 Year Door.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The 1,000 Year Door.
It's okay.
Or-
We've had 3 Paper Mario wins, and now there won't be any more.
3.
Oh, yeah, because there's Paper Mario, and then I think Super Paper Mario 1 as well. I think.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see 2. I see 3. Holy shit. For the
October
12.
12th is gonna kill me. I think, guys. I think it's it for me.
Oh, hey, that
Okay, I see 3 for. Oh, I see maybe 4 for
I
October
saw-
12th.
Well. Okay, I think there's one that stands out way more than the rest of these for me personally. But let's go through this list.
one game
Okay.
I did. Okay, I don't hate it anymore, but it's just like I just dislike. But hold on. Yeah, I really don't care. Well, there's Phoenix Wright.
Okay, can I list off the ones that I saw?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start bottom up.
Mhm.
Pokemon XY. I don't know how
No.
we feel about. No, okay.
I like XY.
That's why I said maybe 4. We got World of Goo, which was
Yes.
a big indie game. We got Phoenix Wright, which is Phoenix Wright,
Mhm.
and then also now, bear with me if you don't know it. Shin Megami Tensei
Yeah.
Nocturne.
No, I agree with
Okay.
that too. Don't worry.
Okay, at least I'm glad we're on the same wavelength.
Yeah, that's like the SMT game.
Yeah,
Or
it's
the
Oh,
John
yeah.
SMT right there. What
Uh,
did you? Could
I
you?
need to open.
Oh,
I need you to
yeah.
open
Hold on,
it.
I got it. Getting food ready. Hold on.
I mean, if you guys want to go with Shin Megami Tensei, then
I was gonna go with Phoenix Wright.
I was gonna go. You know what? I'll be devil's advocate. Shin Megami Tensei. Jaden, what are you doing?
Oh, Phoenix Wright. Sorry.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, we haven't had a Phoenix Wright game win yet, and it's Phoenix Wright.
Shit.
Plus, I fucking love. I
Noodles and
Chat, I
Company
will
do
say,
their
I love
job.
the cover art of the Japanese version of Phoenix Wright. That shit's classy.
Plus, we
Yeah,
have
you
like
kinda
it is kind of visual novel representation. So
It is.
Maisie, I need you to get down from here, please.
shout out to World of Goo though. That game is like
Okay.
It's not
so hold on,
necessarily-
Hold on. Give me a minute. We said Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
yeah. But I do want to give a
Okay.
shout out to World of Goo though. It wasn't originally for the WiiWare, but it kind of became the WiiWare game.
Yeah.
I-
Well, to be fair, this isn't the WiiWare release. This is the PC release.
It's not. That's what I'm saying. Like it wasn't originally for that, but it kind of just became that.
I just
Shout out
just
Shout out
realized that,
SMT Nocturne. It's John SMT. Go play it. I still need to play it, but go play it.
Yeah, go play it. I haven't.
Yeah, go play it. I haven't.
I have. I
Yeah,
haven't either.
October 13th.
I know it's
Alright, man.
really fucking difficult.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Oh,
So-
good heavens.
Okay, I will say, in my heart, I want Kirby Air Ride to win, but Dead Space is right there, dude.
Uncharted 2 is right there.
I must say Uncharted 2 is there too.
Evil
Really?
Within is right there.
But-
I don't think Evil Within is able to
No,
stand
I
up
don't
to
think
these
I don't
other
think
two.
I don't think it beats the other two, but like it's another big one that's like, whoa.
I thought
It is a big one. It's just not big enough.
I thought
Yeah.
I thought Dead Space is much more impactful than Uncharted 2. Is it not?
Dead Space
Okay,
2 is more impactful, I think.
Really?
Let me. Well, I don't know if I agree with that necessarily.
Well, if we're looking at Dead Space games, people usually refer to Dead Space 2 being the best of the trilogy because it has a good blend.
I
I
thought
don't know if I
as
agree.
1 was the best one.
I've
No,
kind of heard more of Dead Space 1 from people I know. and from,
Has
like,
it been
general-
changing? 'Cause I know for the longest time people said 2 was the best because it blended like a good blend of horror and action.
Crazy.
But
We don't need
I,
Thank
I
you.
think.
I will, thank you.
Well, I think part of the problem is that like it was kind of like Dead Space and Dead Space 2, and then Dead Space 2 going more action helped unintentionally lead to Dead Space 3. You know, that wasn't the intention, obviously.
Yeah.
And then plus with like the remake of Dead Space, people kind of realized, oh yeah, the original Dead Space is actually a really fucking good game.
That's fair.
So what's
Have we
the
had an
plan here?
Uncharted game yet?
We have not, and I'm trying to remember if we already picked the remake of Dead Space, because that will be my deciding vote right then and
Look-
there. If it,
Let's check it out.
it did. Yeah, I'm going with Uncharted 2.
All right then.
Even
so-
if we didn't, I would have picked Uncharted 2 because we haven't had one of that genre yet, like a Tomb Raider or an Uncharted. We haven't had one of those.
I
Yet, you know.
think we've had a Tomb Raider game win, but we're overdue. And plus, Uncharted 2 is like, I feel like the start of Uncharted becoming like a really fucking good franchise. Like as much as I do like the original Uncharted, like it's fun. It definitely has its issues.
Yeah. It does have its issues.
It is kind of quirky.
Yeah.
Quirky. Animatronics get a bit quirky at night.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, I write that in for the 13th. Yeah, 14th.
Oh my fucking god.
Jesus.
This is
Oh God. Oh.
I have 4, but I'm willing to like cut that in half to choose between 2 games.
Hold on.
Okay.
One,
I have-
two,
Wait,
one,
hold-
2, 3, 4,
Wait, for Pokemon
5.
for Pokemon Gold and Silver, did we pick the remakes on DS?
We did, so I'm
Okay,
discounting that.
I
One.
have 2.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Okay.
Alright.
What are you 2?
I have 3. Wait, are you talking to me or Eli?
I'll just list my 5. So we have Grim
Yeah.
Fandango. We have
Yep.
Jack 2,
Good
Max
choice.
Payne 2,
Good
Yep.
answer.
Mega Man Zero 2,
Good answer.
and then Saints Row 2.
That
I am between Max Payne 2
Uh-huh.
and Grim Fandango.
well, Jack 2, Max Payne 2, and Mega Man Zero 2, but we all said Max Payne 2, so let's go Max Payne 2.
Okay. I was gonna.
Okay.
That sucks because I kind of.
You want to make a case for
Okay.
something?
I kind of do, because we haven't really had. Well, I was gonna say we haven't really had much like LucasArts style games like Grim Fandango win. I mean, we have had Coder win, but that's not really the same thing. Because Grim
Well,
Fandango is like the. It's like the underground cult version of games like Escape from Monkey Island that really caught on. And I feel like now at this point people recognize that yeah, this game's a classic.
Okay. I'll put it this way then. Which one would you rather go back and play now?
Well, cuz let me think. Cuz I mean,
Let's say you only had Grim Fandango and Max Payne 2. Which game would you play?
you're going to hate me. I might unironically say Grim Fandango.
Well, I'm gonna stick with Max Payne 2.
Yeah, no,
Same.
that's totally fine. I'm saying in terms of I'm just giving some LucasArts representation cuz
Yeah.
yeah, we do have a underrepresentation of adventure games like that.
No, I would normally agree with you, but Max Payne 2 is like basically like where the series arguably like that like hit its best or the early part of the series hit its best gameplay wise, and like a lot of games around that time tried to emulate Max Payne 2.
I thought they more so tried to emulate 1.
They did, but then Max Payne 2 was like, what if we made 1 but better? And then everyone was like, fuck, why didn't we think of that?
Okay. I mean, I'm willing to just leave it up to Jayden, who I'm sure is going to give us a Max Payne 2 anyway. And I wouldn't be upset about it.
I mean, yeah, you already said it for me. Sorry, Max.
Yes.
All right,
I figured that's how it's gonna go. I just wanted to make a case for Grim Fandango.
And I
And
appreciate
you have been
but I
heard.
fuck with Grim Fandango heavy.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus
a
Christ!
good case for Grimmy.
October
For
15th
for Grimace.
crazy.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, wait. Hear me out. I have my pick, and I have a good reason. It's
Okay.
Night Trap for the Sega CD.
That's
Listen.
Hold on.
Listen,
We'll
I
hear him out on this. I think I see
let me
the
cook.
vision.
Let me cook.
I see the vision too.
Yeah. It's just like this game is so important. It fucking it's one of the few games that's responsible for the ESRB rating.
Okay. Because here's how I look at it. It is a similar way to Mortal Kombat, but even more so. Night Trap is very much like a novelty style game.
Yes.
There's a game that is not a novelty in the slightest, and is like one of the what is generally considered as like a pinnacle of modern art, not just gaming. Disco Elysium.
There's also Roller Coaster Tycoon 2,
That
which
too.
I'm being genuine about.
If Night Trap wasn't there, I would have gone with Wild Arms 3. From what I played it, I like it a lot. But nah, Night Trap.
Yeah.
I'm a little...
I'm locked in with Disco Elysium. I don't think I'm willing to flip on this one.
Then yeah, Disco Elysium it is.
Fair enough. But I have been heard at least. That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
I see the vision with Night Trap, but yeah, Disco Elysium.
Fair
Like-
enough.
Night Trap helped spawn the ESRB, but Disco Elysium has helped spawn like unironic, like modern philosophy, like well past like the gaming boundaries.
Damn. So it's high art.
Yeah,
Okay.
one could say that.
All right, 16th.
I have 2 games.
I mean, I guess I got one, but like I really. Oh, never mind. I have one.
I
Oh, is this a break?
here's my 2. Yoshi's Woolly World for the Wii U and Devil May Cry for the PlayStation 2.
Logan.
Okay, there is a semi argument for Chivalry because a lot of medieval style games directly copy it now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still probably gonna go with the original Devil May Cry because it's Devil May Cry.
Yeah, those are the 2 I was between, but I think Devil May Cry like kind of beats it.
All right,
Yeah.
DMC.
I will say Devil May Cry, the original, does not hold a candle to Devil May Cry 3. Like, Devil May Cry 3 is like the formula perfected, whereas Devil May Cry is very rough around the edges. But I still think it
October
wins.
17th.
What do we have for October? Oh,
Oh,
wow.
shit.
Oh my
fuck.
god. Fuck you! Ew, Sonic Superstars. Ew.
Yeah, that wins.
Shut the fuck
No,
up.
it doesn't. Not even close. Okay, oh my...
I
where the
am-
fuck do I...
I'm going bully.
I have my answer.
Yes. Is
I
it-
want to hear your guys's.
I want to hear yours, Eli. I know what Jaden's is, because Jaden's is Bully.
Stanley Parable.
That's what I thought.
Really? I thought you were gonna go with Splinter Cell.
Fucking Double Agent? No.
You know what?
Yeah, not that one.
Is that one of the bad ones?
It's not bad, but it's like not one of the good ones. It's like a fine. All right, I guess I'll take it. You know.
I mean, Stanley Parable. I get it. it's fine. It's cool. I understand the hype around it. It's just like, I'd rather play Bully.
Okay.
It's a very solid argument because Stanley Parable, once you've like played it once through, it kind of isn't replayable.
Yeah. With
I
Bully-
think I think just in terms of like its impact on the indie scene, I feel like I have to go with Stanley Parable.
Oh yeah, sure.
But in terms of if I was picking purely on like games that I like the most, I would easily give it to Fear.
Yeah, Fear was another one that I was thinking about, but I think Stanley Parable culturally, at this point, has done more than Fear.
Yeah. We are starting to get to a point though where Fear is starting to become like one of the, like a super influential game because a lot of indie games now are taking from Fear. I just think it's too early to give it over Stanley Parable at the moment.
So you guys gonna pick the Stanley Parable?
I'm gonna pick Stanley Parable.
What about you, Eli?
It's already locked in. He was the first. He was the first one.
All right.
What's up? You guys say my name?
Nah.
What? What are we talking about?
God damn it.
No,
I-
can someone like genuinely? I heard my name. What
no,
happened?
we were talking
You're,
about
you're,
like.
Jane asked a stupid question. It's
Yeah.
Stanley Parable.
Okay, well, I have Stanley
Damn,
Parable.
stupid. Damn, bitch.
Moving on to the eighth.
I have my pick, and I'm super firm on it, and I have my reasons.
Holy shit, dude! Oh my! Oh.
I have an unpopular choice potentially.
Okay.
But I think it steamrolls everything here, like, the more that I think about it.
Okay,
Okay,
I
well,
want
we
to hear
got-
this.
We got
Okay,
Super Mario Bros. We got Sonic and Knuckles.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
We got Shadow of the Colossus.
yes.
We got Batman Arkham City.
Not winning.
Fair enough.
There's Return to
And
Arkham. I'm not sure if that's winning.
What's yours?
Me or
Logan.
Logan? Oh,
Okay, Jaden, you start with yours. I have to like be ready for mine because I have a lot of explaining to do.
all right. Sonic and Knuckles. You know, and
Yeah.
I have my reasons. Sonic and Knuckles alone, it's fine. I say it's a really good game, but that's not the point of Sonic and Knuckles. The point of Sonic and Knuckles is you're supposed to lock in Sonic 3 because Sonic and Knuckles is the other half of Sonic 3. And I shit you. I shit you not. Sonic 3 was supposed to be like this big ass game, but it was cut in half because of a fucking McDonald's deal that they had. So yeah, it was cut. And later in 1994, we got Sonic and Knuckles. So you connect Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles, you get Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which is a true Sonic 3 experience. And I fucking love Sonic 3. It's my favorite game of all time. So yeah, I'm going with Sonic and Knuckles because of that reason. That's why I skipped out on Sonic 3 earlier the February. So yeah, Sonic and Knuckles. It's the complete experience if you connect the games.
Okay, because this is. I feel bad because.
Oh damn! Can I guess?
Go ahead, guess.
Shadow of the Colossus?
Yeah, and
Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah.
Okay, and let me explain why.
Okay.
Because basically, Shadow of the Colossus was the blueprint of a game design philosophy, addition, whoa, addition by subtraction, which pretty much all of like the biggest games now are built around.
Mhm.
So like like Dark Souls is built around that. Breath of the
Yes.
Wild is built around that.
Mhm.
Journey's built around that.
Mhm.
Hollow Knight's built around that.
Mhm.
Like all of, like the biggest and most celebrated games of modern day are built around what Shadow of the Colossus game design philosophy was, both in terms of that and also in terms of scale, which every single game now like wants to essentially emulate a sort of scale that Shadow of the Colossus accomplished like
Jesus Christ, 20 years ago.
Yeah, like Shadow of the Colossus. It's a fucking from the screenshots I saw. It's a fat ass game. That's on PlayStation 2. Not on Xbox, not on GameCube, not even on PC. It's a PlayStation 2 game, which is really impressive.
Yeah, it's literally a game that gets showcased in museums of modern art. I know it is in New York City because it's like one of the earliest and biggest examples of video games as an art form that just did not really exist at the time. We had Ico, but that was just a taste of what Shadow of the Colossus turned up as. And I think it demolishes most things it's put against, which is why it sucks that it's put against Sonic and Knuckles.
You know what?
Okay, so when you were like, I have an opinion and it may be kind of unpopular, I thought you were gonna say like fucking Age of Empires 3 or something.
Well, no, because I feel like the default answer is Super Mario Brothers.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, if
For,
you're
like,
looking
most
historically,
people.
but I think
We picked a lot
after you
of Mario
explained it more,
games.
I am leaning towards Shadow of the Colossus.
I will say that if Sonic and Knuckles does lose, it should lose to Shadow of Colossus.
Yeah, like
Okay, good, 'cause it is.
Damn!
Well, I had already said that was my vote.
All right.
Yeah, if it
But
was,
Jayden, I will say before he gave the argument, I was gonna go like, hey, yeah, Sonic and Knuckles, but
like, okay, if it was
Hey.
against like most other things, I would have gone with Sonic and Knuckles. Just that Shadow of the Colossus is like for lack of a better word, a fucking titan of the gaming industry.
You hear that,
Yeah.
Sonic and Knuckles? You're still loved and respected in this house.
yes. Anyways, next day,
The very next
18th
day.
or 19th.
Okay. Okay, CTR, Tenkaichi Tag Team. Oh, that's
I
cool
see
and
my
all,
game.
but I played a little bit of Tenkaichi Tag Team. It's pretty good. I just gotta, wait for the prices to come down or buy the fucking European copy.
SpongeBob
I
SquarePants
see
Lights
two.
Camera Pants.
I'm going
I see-
Crash Team Racing.
I see two. One is like the answer I want to win, but I also
Yeah.
have a second answer that's like, if we agree that answer one we've had too much of, we can do answer two.
Mhm.
My main answer, Fallout New Vegas.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But if we are like, we've had too many RPGs or Western RPGs, I'll give it to Battlefield 4 because it was like the best Battlefield we've had. Like,
I
the peak of
feel
the-
like we have passed over a bunch of Western RPGs. I'm going with Fallout New Vegas.
Fallout New Vegas. It is.
All right, that's fair. Elijah's dying.
If we didn't choose Fallout New Vegas on Pride Month, the trans community would
That's true.
bring down the establishment.
We would have caused the Pride version of a certain historical event taking place 13 years ago.
All right.
Oh my
Alright,
god, this
any-
guy sucks.
Okay, the 20th. Oh,
I have a pick. Like in my heart,
Oh.
I haven't played these games yet, but it's right there.
Oh,
But
I feel like
All
I
right,
have two. Can I
I
say
feel
my
like
two?
the 20th isn't too bad.
1, 2, 3.
Wait, hold up.
Like,
Four,
sure, there are a lot of
five.
big games here, but I feel like we can easily come to like an agreement on. Like, I wouldn't be mad if some other ones lost compared to other ones,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna blur out my two. We got in my heart, I want Super Mario Brothers Wonder to win, but Borderlands is right there. The first Borderlands game. I'm not sure.
No.
Okay, well, I'm going back to Mario Brothers Wonder, which is my safe game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look,
Go ahead.
Borderlands is like the originator. 2 is like the Borderlands game.
John
Yeah.
Borderlands.
Yeah.
We already had Borderlands 2 win, I believe.
All
I
right.
think so. But either way, even if we didn't, Borderlands is not winning over some of these
Yeah.
other ones, which I'm just gonna give my 2 because I'm just gonna narrow it down. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's fucking ridiculous. Final Fantasy VI and fuck.
You want to hear mine before you say your second one?
Sure.
Super Meat Boy.
That's a good pick.
I was thinking about that.
It's one of the few indie games
I
on
don't-
Xbox Live Arcade.
I mean,
It
like,
is.
later it came to PC, but like, it is one of like the original huge indie games. You know, it also kind of like, it wasn't the originator, but it was one of the games that really popularized like the rage bait genre. You know.
Yeah.
It.
What's up,
I-
Justin Barry?
I feel like that's more so like
Okay,
I want to
sorry.
be the guy, which I think came
Well,
before.
yeah, if you were chronically online, it was I want to be the guy. But if you were like the average guy on his Xbox Marketplace and you saw Super Meat Boy, you were like, "Damn, that looks kind of interesting." And then you play it and you're like, "Fuck, I hate it, but I love it."
Yeah.
This was that, but on consoles essentially.
I'm gonna go with my originator pick, Final Fantasy VI, because Final Fantasy VI is when Final Fantasy became cracked.
But we also have had a lot of Final Fantasies. I feel like,
There's gonna be
No.
more,
Yeah.
Oh,
there's
there is gonna be
much
more. but I
and
feel like
and frankly, there hasn't been as much as you think.
Yeah, I'm
That's
I'm
true.
with Logan on this one.
with Logan, all right, I concede. Final Fantasy.
Shout out to Vampire Survivors also,
Yeah, shout out Vampire Survivors. You weren't winning today, but shout out to you.
and I don't know Civ 6. I've put a lot of hours into you. You were not winning even remotely, but
October 21st.
Let's see.
2 hydrogen bombs back to back. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh my God! Wow.
okay. Unlike the
Yeah,
previous
we
one,
get
I don't
there.
think we need to
Yeah, that's cool.
deliberate too much.
Yeah, I don't think we need to either, but I will say putting Metal Gear Solid right next to Red Alert 2 is kind of wild.
What are you guys?
It
on,
is.
What are you nerds on about? We have My Friend Peppa Pig for the Xbox One. I'm kidding. I'm going.
Oh,
Metal
that's
Gear.
that's the one
Yeah.
where they shout out Queen Elizabeth's death.
That's Japan, actually.
I'm going Metal Gear because
Yeah,
it's Metal
no,
Gear.
yeah.
Guys, what about Fable 2?
Fable 2.
Metal Gear. Fuck. Gear Solid.
Metal Gear.
I'm still.
Gear.
I still don't know the reception of like Twin Sticks, the remake. Is it like good? Is it bad? Like what's the opinion on it?
It's different.
We got a hydrogen bomb.
Oh
on
my
October
fucking God.
22nd. Yeah. October 22nd is pretty cut and dry.
I mean,
Yeah, my friend Peppa Pig.
Yeah.
okay, all right. I have a counter. I have a counter actually for this.
Okay.
I-
I'll hear you out.
I would go with the Sonic X Shout Generation. So, hear me out. GTA 3, at the time of release, and a few years after that, yes, it changed everything. But look, we are gonna later for October. We're gonna get Vice City and San Andreas, and plus GTA 3 is like one of the harder games to go back to, especially if you're like playing on like PS2 or Xbox. So I say Sonic X Shadow Generations should be.
I
the
still
pick.
think it has to go to GTA 3.
Fair
How
enough.
do you send emojis in the? Never mind. I can't do it. I was gonna send the fucking that screenshot from Legend of Zelda CDI where Link's trying to hold in his laughter.
Wow.
Spamming that.
Damn, bruh. Okay.
Anyways, Grand Theft Auto 3 for the PS2,
Okay. Damn.
October 23rd.
Why is everyone so mean to me?
I mean,
Listen. The fact that Sonic Shadow Generations exists is like genuinely very cool. The
Yeah.
fact that like Sega actually did that,
Mhm.
but it's GTA 3. It like basically made like the open world genre what it is today.
Sure.
like-
or at least that category. I wouldn't say necessarily like.
like you can't really, you know. I see. I see my pick because the hydrogen bomb is Japan only. So, I mean, okay, I will. Okay, I will offer a second if we're not thinking something other than Hotline Miami.
Oh. Okay. Bullshit.
What do you think? What are you thinking, Jayden? Because I think I might have an
Jayden,
idea what
what
you're
are you
thinking.
You tell me. You tell me what I'm thinking.
I'm guessing it's Forza Horizon.
You would be correct, but I have not played the first Forza Horizon game. It is important, I will say that, but you're gonna hate me for this. I know it's not gonna win.
Jaden, do not. The next words out of your mouth better not be DreamWorks Madagascar carts.
That game is pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie.
I see. So this is where this is the standstill we've come to.
All right, yeah. You know, I'm willing to go
okay,
with
okay.
Madagascar Cars.
For real, Medal of Honor Underground.
And what, like, genuinely, well, why is that? I want to hear this.
Yeah, I want to hear this actually.
Medal of Honor Underground. It's okay. So Medal of Honor, I would say, I say it's really important, especially when it comes to like first-person shooters. And without Medal of Honor, we would not have like COD because COD.
That is true.
Because COD's like development name was the Medal of Honor Killer, and plus people will have like the GoldenEye experience on their PlayStations. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Medal of Honor Underground because that game is like heat, dude.
Logan, what do you pick?
I'm willing. That's actually a good point because I know we picked Hotline Miami 2 before.
Those are both different than my my alternate pick.
What was your alternate pick?
My alternate pick was gonna be Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 because a lot of people consider it like you know, people consider like Underground like the peak of the series. If we're looking at just the Pro Skater entries, a lot of people really like 4 because it gave us like an actual story mode as opposed to just like the basic career mode. But it also offered the ability to play through all the levels in classic mode. Like it was basically like, fine, you want it all, here's it all, you know?
I can't explain his.
That's true.
So like out of the Pro Skater games, it's one of like the best ones.
I just bought Pro Skater 4 somewhat recently. I played it for the first time, and I will say it's good shit, genuinely good shit, but still going Underground.
Tony Hawk?
Not Underground. Yeah.
I've made my case for Pro Skater 4. Logan, come up with your choice, and I will be right back.
You're on a clock, Logan.
I am because I okay. I feel like just based on like they're both like pretty important. I feel like just based on like in terms of based on like what it is versus what it created, I think I'm willing to go with probably Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4. Plus we haven't had like too many Fuck, this is actually extremely difficult.
If you think
Like,
this
they're
is
both-
like next month, I believe it's gonna be harder.
Okay, keep deliberating. I gotta throw something away.
Okay. Yeah, it's really just like a what it is versus what it created situation.
Yeah, dude.
But I feel like we're just going purely off of, I guess I'm just gonna go with like the default answer of like what people go back to. I'm gonna go with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4.
Yep.
Because I feel like Medal of
Okay.
Honor creating COD is almost more incidental in a way.
Mm-hmm.
That is true because a lot of them split off of Medal of Honor because they wanted to do their own thing.
Yeah. But it was very close to pick between the two. And plus, I mean,
Did you pick
I'm
Pro
gonna-
Skater 4?
I did.
Okay.
I do think Underground's better, but
Yes,
I
it is
also
better.
don't.
Not acceptable
I also
frame.
am not sure what they're going to be up against. So
Fair.
GBA. GC. P. Really, it was on the PS1?
Probably a little quirky.
That probably was a little quirky.
You should stream the PS1
It's like
version.
it's like Cyberpunk on the PS4.
Is Logan the cart guy? Yeah, he does. He does some,
Classic. Yeah, the SNES Classic was like.
Wait, am I the what?
the carts guy,
Awesome.
like like Mario Kart, Crash, Team Racing, those kinds of games, go kart racing games.
Not really.
October 24th.
I mostly just have like 2 cart games that I'm like the guy for.
Yeah, we know.
As far as I can tell, correct me if I'm wrong, but there are really no hydrogen bombs on the 24th. There's just a lot of good games on the 24th.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I have 2.
And what are your 2? I want to hear them.
First one is Bayonetta 2. Second is Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. I'm kind of leaning towards Liberty City Stories because it is the highest selling PlayStation portable game. Plus, it's the fact that you can take like this PS2 like Grand Theft Auto game with you on the go.
That is true. Logan, do you have your picks?
I don't really feel strongly between these 2.
I was gonna pick Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Because, for the type of game it is, it got a lot of people who would never play a game like it into playing a game like it. Like, it is actually, believe it or not, it is an RPG. And it got a lot of people who would never touch, like, an RPG in their life.
Oh yeah,
to,
wasn't
like,
this Ravensoft?
Yeah, it was, yeah, I believe it's a I think it's a Ravensoft game? Let me
Yeah,
click
it
on
is.
Yeah, it is like you, even though it's not really even like explicit about it, you pick up like armor and shit and upgrade your characters. And like there is like a actually well put together story and stuff for it.
Wasn't this also when like most superhero games were just kind of shit?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like this was before Batman Arkham City or Arkham
Yeah,
Arkham
yeah.
Asylum.
This is definitely before Arkham Asylum, that's for sure. It's like a good few years before that.
Yeah. So that's my pick.
I'm willing to give that up because, yeah, like yeah.
Shout out
I'm willing to give that up.
Return to Dreamland and Mega Man Legends 2.
Shout out to Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. That was Arcane before Dishonored.
Shout out to my mom. She's really cool.
Shout out to Disney Pixar's The Incredibles: Rise of the Underminer.
That game sucks ass. I played it because I have it on my Xbox. Do not play it.
Okay, I'll play
And
it.
you know what's the real insult? They show you a trailer for the regular Incredibles game, which is like leagues better, and then you're forced to play that shit.
That's good.
That's
Like
really
they're like,
funny.
"Ha, look at this game you don't have, dumbass." And then, anyways, here's this. October.
Are you okay? What the fuck was that?
October. Look at October 25th.
I have 3 picks.
Ow,
What? What? What do you mean?
bro.
What? No, what are you?
All right, all right,
What are you
all
playing
right,
about?
all right, all right. I'll hear them. What are your picks?
No. Tell me what got you so fucking like hyped about. What's the game that's?
No. You go first. You go first.
Because
You go
I could be missing something. Tell me.
Go,
Just
go.
yeah,
Jaden,
go first.
I
Go
wanna
first.
hear it. I wanna
Okay,
hear it.
okay. My
Ball is in your court.
okay. I got 3 picks. Majora's Mask,
Mhm.
Dragon Ball Universe 2,
Mhm.
and Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Okay. Okay. I will say, not bad picks. Logan.
I kind of don't really agree with Modern Warfare because that's the remake, and that was under a lot of scrutiny.
I can
Like-
counter that after you say your picks, though. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, I know that there's like a lot of like circumstantial reasoning behind it, and like I know like as a game itself, it's like it's great. It's just there's a lot of like just dumbass shit that Activision was doing that made people pissed off about it. I'm gonna go with Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
Was that the game that got you all like hyped for?
Yeah, because it's Majora's Mask.
I mean, yeah, but in all honesty, I'd rather play Universe 2 over Majora's Mask.
Yeah, no, I rather would too. But in terms of like video game, this is one of those like John video game moments.
That's true.
I don't know if it's
Oh.
necessarily John video game in my book.
I feel like
Like-
I feel like Ocarina
I mean, obviously,
of Time is
Ocarina of Time is like the one you would pick between the two. But
Yeah.
on this day specifically, even though
Yeah,
there are
for
some
sure.
like, great games on this list, it's Majora's Mask.
Yeah, shout out to Ace Combat 5, the Ace Combat pick, and it's one of the best ones of the series, but it wasn't winning.
shout
Shout out Outer Worlds and Battlefield 3,
out Black
also
Ops.
good games.
Shout out Black Ops 6.
Yeah.
AI slot beside you're a somewhat decent pod.
Also, shout out
That
to
is true.
Dragon
It's-
Age.
Guilty pleasure
Origins.
game.
Guys,
Dragon Age Origins would probably have been like the second pick, honestly. But
Wait, Dragon Age
we're moving
Origins on the list? Where? Oh, Ultimate Edition. Okay, sorry.
guys,
on. Oh, sorry.
it's over.
Wait, would that not count because it's a re-release?
Potentially. Oh, yeah, I see it in the next. Okay.
It's over.
Speaking of which, oh my fucking god, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
Hold
over.
on. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet.
Well, move faster, nigga. Damn.
26th. Glover.
Unfortunately, this is the day where Glover dies.
Yeah. So
The day Glover fries.
I have my 2 picks.
Oh, fuck.
San Andreas and Red Dead 2.
Yeah, it's. Fuck. It's. Wait. Did we already pick Red Dead 2?
No.
No,
Are
we
you-
picked Red Dead 1.
Hold on. I'm double checking because I feel like we picked Red Dead 2.
It's Red
No,
Dead 1.
I know.
picked Red
I
Dead
know
1.
we picked the first one. Okay.
Wait,
I don't even need to check. I just know I'm right.
Red Dead 2, I'm breaking up with you.
That's crazy stakes. Okay. Well,
Tell her it's up against San Andreas.
my hands are. I'm just kidding. Okay, if I was giving it to like my heart's answer, you guys are gonna hate me.
Is
It would be Guardians of the Galaxy,
No, that makes sense. If it was like
That
just like
game's
purely
great.
like,
but
I mean, that just checks out with your taste, and also I know it's a really good game. But
it is a good game. It's so
It's-
more people need to play it.
Yeah,
Maybe-
it did. I feel like it didn't get like any marketing like whatsoever, despite it
No.
being like Marvel.
It didn't
like
get
Square-
marketing because it wasn't a live service game because it came out roughly around the same time as
Yeah.
Avengers, and so they were like, well, "Let's push the live service game."
Yeah, well, that and like Square Enix were just being really fucking stupid around that time, and still
Yeah.
are.
Anyways, my vote, as much as San Andreas is like a huge, I'm going for Red Dead 2.
Okay.
I have to go with San Andreas.
I am. I'm at a fucking crossroads here because
You gotta pick.
because I'm playing Red Dead 2, but yeah, I haven't played it, but from what I played, it's good shit. It's like it's good. But San Andreas, let me process, nigga. Damn. San Andreas is a childhood game. I've been like seeing my dad play San Andreas since like I don't know, like release, and I'm.
Okay,
Um,
all I'm gonna say is you said crossroads. You gotta meet us at the crossroads.
See you at the crossroads. Crossroads. It's a good song. It's sad, but it's a great song.
I mean,
Okay.
can I make an argument?
Yes. Please make an argument.
Because Red Dead 2, like as great of a game as it is,
Mm-hmm.
it didn't necessarily like wipe out the competition of open world. It just stood out.
Yeah.
When San Andreas came out, people looked at like other open world games, including other Grand Theft Auto games that came out at that time, and they're like, I don't want to play with you anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, like, the technology for, like, San Andreas is fucking stupid. Like, how the hell did they do that? With renderware. And plus,
But like,
I will say San Andreas has the best GTA soundtrack. It has the best radio stations. I'm biased, but it's good.
But like Red Dead 2 was like for a while. I mean, I don't know if it still is because we've had more open world games within different styles.
Mhm.
But at the time, it was essentially like the Baldur's Gate 3 for open world.
Yeah, and I'm
Where,
saying
like,
so is San Andreas.
I know, and that's what
Yeah,
makes
like,
it
more
tough.
so.
Is, like,
Because I mean, like, yes, Red Dead 2 is like a big standout in terms of open worlds, but it didn't literally like completely shut out the rest of the genre in the same way it did for San Andreas at the time.
And
I'm sorry. I know you're making a valid point, but I had the VC open, so I just saw the fucking AVGN like
Yeah, no problem.
yelling all of this at me.
You gotta fucking listen to me, man. Fucking, you want a shitload of fuck.
Okay.
Okay, what are your guys' votes?
I'm going with San Andreas.
I'm gonna go with San Andreas because I will
Alright.
not deny Red Dead 2. It's like a close second. Hell, maybe like on some other day if you
Okay.
asked, I would have gone with Red Dead. But San Andreas has so much fucking support, and plus it has like design your own missions. It was the first GTA game that had something like that for the PC users. So yeah, I'm gonna go with San Andreas.
At the end of the day, it's Rockstar versus Rockstar. So
Yeah.
like,
October 27th. No.
I need to catch up.
Okay, I'm gonna fight for my fucking life on this one.
Oh
Ooh.
my fucking god!
Oh my god, dude, this
Alright.
this actually sucks.
I'm gonna like
There's 1,
crack my knuckles.
2, 3, 4, 5 nukes.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna pull a Jayden,
What?
and I'm going to lock in my answer, and I'm gonna stay firm on it, and it's not going to move.
What is it?
My beloved Alan Wake 2.
Yeah, what a surprise! Shocker.
Ooh, the big spoiler there. Yeah.
Listen, hey! Tony Hawk's Underground is also on this list, and I chose Alan Wake 2 over
Yeah,
it.
but between
Alright.
the two, I hear you glaze Alan Wake 2 more.
You watch your tone, motherfucker. Use your next word very carefully. Listen. If we were going for like, if Alan Wake 2 wasn't here, I would choose League of Legends or Little Big Planet over Tony Hawk's Underground.
What the fuck?
But I genuinely believe, and I will I'll fucking fight it as much as I can, that Alan Wake 2 is the best game to come out on this day.
Okay, yeah, all right, yeah, that's fair. I'm stuck between two beloveds actually, Little Big Planet and DJ Hero.
What are
Okay.
the games?
Logan, what about you?
All right, a part of me wants to play the villain and say League of Legends for good reason, but I am willing to put it aside because I feel like with League of I just accidentally muted my microphone. Oops. I feel like League of Legends is like the biggest thing to come out of it now is like Arcane. And I feel like that's like
Ooh.
overtaking what League is.
Mm-hmm.
And like even like the
Fitting.
biggest supporters of League of Legends are like, this game sucks. Like, I'm not denying it's like one of the biggest games ever, and I feel like on any standard day, or even like a day with like stat competition, you'd probably win. But I mean, I feel like I have to go with Little Big Planet.
My nigga, dap me up on the microphone right now. What's up?
So, I mean, okay, like
Hey, wait, sorry, I'm sorry. What happened? I missed it. I was talking to Gigi.
there's Little Big Planet 1.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh no.
here's. I understand.
yes.
Like, yes, Alan Wake 2 is like a very well crafted game, right? Like very well crafted. A lot of like Remedy were putting their best foot forward. In terms of just like impact on gaming, which is what we're largely going off of, it's hard to really tell where we're at the moment with Alan Wake 2. Little Big Planet was like one of the biggest games especially of its era, that we'd ever seen. And it was like the kind of game that was like, oh, a video game can capture the imagination just as well as like your imagination can. Like it was like the original Mario Maker, and I would still say it holds up to Mario Maker, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Which is ridiculous.
Okay.
I will.
Can
Oh, I'm sorry. You can go.
I was like, can I bring up a counter argument?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Okay, one, Alan Wake 2, in terms of the precedent, it also set like, for, like the not just the company of Remedy, but also like the idea of like, you can release what you like. I don't know the proper way to word this, but essentially, they sold the game at a loss and released it at a loss and knew it was going to be a loss. But they purposefully were like, we want to release this because we believe that games are an art form and they deserve to see this because it is a piece of art. And Epic even like allowed them to sell it at a loss.
Yeah.
Because of Alan
Yes.
Wake 2 selling how it did, and also like, you know, it finally like it finally broke profit like the beginning of this year. And because of that, Remedy is finally able to publish their own games under their own company. So like this is big for them, but also as a statement of like, hey, if you have an idea, and no matter how much it costs, if you have the willpower to get it out there. This was also a sequel that no one thought would ever happen, like period. Like no one ever thought that Alan Wake 2 would be a thing, and yet here it is. To this, like, I mean, obviously it's still fairly recent, but it is visually one of the most stunning games I've ever seen, and technologically, the things it does, even besides the graphics, are genuinely extremely impressive. The fact that you can be in two separate instances of a world at once, but have the main like world continue going, but then also at any moment go to a whole different like plane and have your other character there still be able to get hurt and interact. Like that as a gameplay concept has been rarely done, especially to the well-made extent that Alan Wake 2 did it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
mean, I am aware of several games that have done it, but yeah.
and my second point, Little Big Planet 2 won in January.
Jane, how do you feel?
So we already have a Little Big Planet game as a winner of one of the days.
You said Little Big Planet 2 won in January?
It sure did.
Okay. No, I will say, yeah, Little
And
Big
I
Planet
al-
2
and
is
also-
definitely the... What's up?
I would say also another point, while it is still recent, we have yet to see the effects of what Alan Wake 2 will have on the industry. There are already several things in the works that are heavily inspired by what Alan Wake 2 did. They just haven't come out yet because, you know, games take time.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean... Yeah...
Little
but-
Big Planet, we've already seen things that have come out from it. And while it is definitely very impactful, we've already had a winner, and I do believe Alan Wake 2 to be the game, to be a better game. And that's a very extreme statement, and I apologize to Little Big Planet fans in the audience.
I mean, okay, well, I can understand that. I'm willing to go your way because you acknowledge that Little Big Planet 2 did win, and plus, I will say, Little Big Planet 2 is the better game. It's probably my favorite. Out of the
Yeah,
trilogy.
that's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Little Big Planet 2. No, not well. Little Big Planet 2 won. Alan Wake 2.
They call me the master negotiator.
Alright. Yeah, I'll go with Assassin's Creed Origins.
Okay.
I will say shout out to Super Mario Odyssey and Wolfenstein 2.
Yes.
Ish.
It was-
Wolfenstein
it was-
2, kind of. It
I
was
was gonna
not
say-
remotely winning.
I was gonna say I almost said it was very hard to not say Odyssey either, but then I
Oh,
realized
yeah.
you had like 70 Mario games. So.
Yeah, Mario's had enough food. It can starve for one day.
Well, we fulfilled the Mario quota.
Yeah, Awesome King, you are right. The Lilo and Stitch remake does fucking suck, from what I've heard. Like it's hot garbage.
Disney making stupid live action movies. That's
I know, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
All right,
Next time, try writing a better story.
October 28th. Fuck!
Uh,
God damn it! Urgh.
I have 2. Maybe
Oh.
no, maybe even 3 actually. Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah,
this
what's up?
sucks ass.
Why?
What's up?
No, this day sucks ass.
Why?
Oh, I know. But what's up?
Okay, so fuck.
No,
It's-
spit it out.
It's not winning, but I do want to, because it's Japan only, but it hasn't come out in the US. But fuck off. Shin Megami Tensei If is the game that without that we wouldn't have Persona as a whole series.
Mm.
So just
There is
Man.
that, but I also feel like the later Persona games like were more impactful to begin with.
Well,
'Cause
yeah.
Persona 1 and 2 are still like we're still pretty niche.
well, yeah, but like we wouldn't have 3 and 4 and 5 if we didn't have the ones before.
Well, yeah, I know.
So like this is like the great grandfather. Anyways,
I was just
I
saying,
just-
even if it because I feel like it could still qualify if it was Japanese exclusive. Like it wasn't just like this also released
Yeah.
in Japan on this day, but it has an American release at some other point. I just feel like even regardless of that, I just don't feel like it wins here.
yeah. Anyways, I have my answer. Though I can be swayed.
What's your answer?
I hate Little Big Planet. You shut your whore mouth. You're not Awesome King. You're a whore king. I don't want to hear any more Little Big Planets.
King?
I don't want.
That's insane.
I don't want to hear any more Little Big Planet slander.
My
Jane
answer is,
Pixels crashes out his audience.
my
It's a
answer is
valid
Fallout
crash out.
3, but
Mhm.
I can be swayed on Titanfall 2 or, and this is wild, Guitar Hero 3.
I was unironically thinking it's between Guitar Hero 3 and Fallout 3.
Yeah.
Okay, my picks are like really different. I'm gonna go with I don't have 3. I have 2. First one is Modern Warfare 2 because I genuinely think that's a great game. I know it's not gonna win. And here's another game which here's another game that I'm a little bit more passionate about. I know this might not win, but it's Xenocrisis. You know, and I can tell you why. Xenocrisis is it kind of plays like Smash TV. Also, it's one of the games that was released on the Sega Genesis in 2019. We even got Neo Geo ports, Super Nintendo ports. This game keeps on getting ported. We recently got a GameCube version of this game. And so yeah, there are like people who are like or diehards for like retro systems that they'll even make new games for it. And Xenocrisis is one of those games.
That is cool. It's definitely on the more niche side.
Oh
Whereas
yeah,
I feel like-
definitely. It's not. It probably will not win against Fallout 3 because it's fucking Fallout 3. But I just want to stick up for Xenocrisis here.
Logan,
What's up?
Guitar Hero 3, Shake My Hand.
I'm willing to go with that, honestly.
Fuck yeah.
Because okay, here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Fallout 3, what a lot of people don't realize, it was actually pretty controversial because Fallout was like Fallout 1 and 2, they were extremely different styles of games. And then Fallout 3 came out and people were like, "Oh, Bethesda's just making like a Fallout into Oblivion." Lame, dude. I mean, obviously it's like people love it a lot more now, but
Keep going.
I feel like we have enough Fallout representation between like the OG, what Fallout was, and then like what people love this era the most, which is New Vegas. And we don't have shit for stuff like Guitar Hero or Rock Band, and Guitar Hero 3 and I think Rock Band 2 were the biggest of this style of game. Not the best necessarily, but certainly the biggest.
Well, that and also like Guitar Hero 3, the community that spawned and like Clone Hero as a whole is like, oh my god, you know?
Yeah, for fucking sure.
So like, whereas like of course Fallout has a community because it's a Bethesda game. Whereas the fact that Guitar Hero 3 spawned what it did is like, whoa.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, like, sure, it was a novelty, But Guitar Hero is fucking massive. Like it's one of those things where it's like the saying "you had to be there" gets used way too often, but you legitimately just had to be there to really understand like how fucking gigantic it is. It was hard to go into like a party setting and not have like a Guitar Hero set up there somewhere.
There was
put it
a
this way.
South Park episode based around Guitar Hero.
I'll put it this way: one of them is a skin in Fortnite. One of them is a mode in Fortnite.
Real.
So,
All right, guys. October 29th.
all right, what we
Okay.
got here?
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Oh my God.
Okay. I have my pick. It's kind of a fine line between it's kind of like walking on the fine line of compilation, but I have my pick.
Okay.
It's Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City.
I thought for sure you were gonna say Sonic Lost World, and I was about to laugh.
Sonic
so loud.
Lost World is so
Yeah, Sonic's-
fucking mid. It's unbelievable. So
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I was to say I knew better. He was not picking that. It's like Midworld.
yeah. Also, shout out to Legend of Legaia, even though it's Japanese. Hi, Damien. Hi. I'm gonna go with Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City. The base game, we have fucking GTA 4. It's Grand Theft Auto fucking 4. Not only that, throughout the story, you see like these other two characters, and with episodes of Liberty City, we can play those other characters and see the other world. It's kind of like if you play those games back to back together, it's kind of like watching like a HBO special. It's kind of like to me, Grand Theft Auto is kind of like The Wire of all the GTA games, because The Wire has like multiple like perspectives. Like The Wire has like the cops, the drug dealers, the drug addicts. Grand Theft Auto does the same thing but with 3 different people, and that's why I think Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City should be the game here. It should be the pick, in my opinion.
Okay.
I have a potentially controversial choice between all of these.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it actually is or not.
Yes.
You want to hear mine?
Sure.
These are just the ones that stand out to me.
Yeah.
Fallout 2, Vice
Yep.
City.
Yep.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Manhunt 2, and Black Flag.
Wait, which version of Manhunt is that? The Manhunt 2? It's the censored versions though.
Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about Manhunt really.
Well, the only reason I bring up Manhunt 2 is because it's one of those infamous titles where like
Oh yeah.
I mean,
it's
yeah,
more
definitely.
about more about the news around it is why it's like huge. Which I don't think it's gonna win today, but like
Mhm.
it's worth pointing out.
I don't know. I don't know. Let's say like the PC version, which does drop like in like Halloween. I would say like let's give that one some more merit.
Which is
but
probably not going to be on there.
I don't want to think about Halloween yet, man. Can we just?
I will.
I'm towards Black Flag.
Can I say something about Vice City though?
Yeah.
I mean, we already have GTA 3 and San Andreas,
Yes.
and San Andreas is
Yes.
John Grand Theft Auto of the PlayStation 2 games, and plus the GTA 4 is right there. And also a little side tangent: if GTA 4 wasn't on here, I would have gone with Castlevania Rondo of Blood for the TurboGrafx.
That's Japan only.
Yeah, but it's Japanese exclusive. It was.
Oops.
I'm going with Black Flag.
I'll go with
Because-
Black Flag.
Damn.
Like
Okay.
this,
Alright.
like Assassin's Creed's gone through a lot of shit. Ubisoft's gone through a lot of shit. They're stupid, and no matter what they do as a company that sucks, people will look back at Black Flag and be like, Ubisoft used to be awesome.
You used to be
Assassin's
cool,
Creed used to
man.
be awesome.
And also, it's like one of the only like genuinely good open world pirate games.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like them managing to accomplish that on 360 hardware is kind of wild.
Yeah, like people still go back to Black Flag because like there's just that itch just doesn't get scratched ever.
All right, shout out to Mario
We
Party
need-
Superstars. Fuck you, Davius, if you're watching. And there's also Cars Mater National Championship. And me and my brother used to play that game religiously back in the day.
Next day.
The very next day.
30 or 30th. What?
30
Huh?
on 30 on 30.
30!
30, 30, 30.
Family, 30 great games.
The Witcher PC 2007? Damn.
You know what?
Wait!
You know what?
my-
I have my vote, but I'm willing to be swayed.
I have my vote, and because we need to respect our mud running truckers, I'm going with Spin Tires Mud Runner
Okay,
because
dude.
we're hardworking mud. Yeah. I'm sorry. It's the last game I could do that bit for.
I have my pick. It is Jet Set Radio for the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're in agreement.
Yeah! Jet Set Radio!
Shout out. Okay, real quick though, this was not winning at all. Shout out to Hexen Beyond Heretic.
Oh,
which
yeah.
is
I heard that was good.
One of the most underrated, craziest games ever. The fact they fit like a legitimate, just like RPG FPS in the Doom engine is ridiculous. Was not winning.
It's
It
respectable.
would have to be under. It would have to be under very specific circumstances where a game like that could win.
Shout
Okay, there'd be like jack shit.
Shout
Okay,
out to
31st.
WWE 13.
Guys, the 31st sucks.
Let's see what's going on.
It sucks. There's a
Oh!
lot of shit.
Guys, the 31st sucks.
It does suck.
Oh, that sucks in that way. Okay, all right.
There's
Wait,
a lot of-
wait. Are you saying that the 31st is pretty scary?
Spooky,
He said the
scary skeleton.
All right, we got. I'm gonna start just listing some off, like big games.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, this one may not be huge, but it's still like worth pointing out. I have no mouth and I must scream.
What's
For sure. I don't think it wins.
that? I don't know what this is, but this looks terrifying.
Let's see. We got Nightmare Creatures. Is that the bad one? Or is that good? Hello?
It's one of them.
What?
Nightmare Creatures.
Oh my god! No,
We got Tomb Raider 2.
I-
We got Final Fantasy Origins.
I actually hate.
No, Final
this
Fantasy
game.
Origins is Japan, but we are count.
Oh,
but we do have Final Fantasy 12.
We got Neverwinter Nights 2. Deltarune Chapter 1.
You also skipped over Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Well, the only reason I haven't said that is because that's the PC/PSP version, which the console versions of that game are kind of like what most people know.
Nah, like Star Wars Battlefront 2 is like a gigantic modding game, so I
That
think
is-
the PC
that is
version is
true,
something
but,
that
like-
we do know. And also,
I don't
the
know, I
console
feel like-
versions are not going to be on here with how this day in gaming has usually been. So I'm just going to count it as a full thing.
I have my
Okay, sure.
I have my two picks.
What are your
Okay.
two?
Okay, first off is Power Slave or Exhume in other territories because it's a
Power Slave?
yeah, dude.
I'm John FPS. That like.
Well, okay, look, Power Slave, like it's not like your traditional like like Doom game or like even Quake. It's more of like a Metroid Prime type of deal where you just explore like in a 3D area. And I feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
I feel like it's one of those games where it's like important, and I feel like Metroid Prime probably learned a little bit of it, maybe. But yeah, but
Not that I'm aware of.
not yeah, it that's up in speculation. But my heart and my soul will say Need for Speed Carbon, and you know what? I'm firm on this one because this is my first ever PlayStation 3 game. It's my first Need for Speed game, and plus it got me into cars. And plus, I think Need for Speed Carbon's the best Need for Speed. It has territories. It has a bunch of like, it has exotic cars, tuner cars, and muscle cars. Like it's looking out for everyone. Plus, it has like police chases. It's all you can want for a Need for Speed game. Really, it's just like it's a much more refined Most Wanted, and most people will say Most Wanted for sure, which I do understand because it's much more casual friendly. Need for Speed Carbon's more for the more of the more diehard racing game fans, but I'm gonna go Carbon on this one. I love Carbon
Eli,
so
have
much.
Eli, have you heard about what I said EA did to Need for Speed?
What?
EA really did send Need for Speed Underground.
Don't do
That's
this
crazy.
to me.
No, that is like Okay, Logan, what are you picking?
I'm trying to think, cause okay, there is Final Fantasy 12. I'm kind of willing to mark that down. Then like, well, not mark that down. Kind of like take that one off the table because as influential as it is to games like Xenoblade, I feel like Xenoblade is the influential game to arise from that. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And plus, we like there's gonna be harder hitting Final Fantasy games coming up, so I don't want to diminish those.
But which one are you picking?
I'm kind of leaning between Tomb Raider 2 and Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 it is. I helped you decide.
Damn. Well,
Shout out to I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, which
Yes,
was not winning, but the fact that it's a point and click game based on a like insane book with the writer getting involved with it and even voicing the villain, it's one of the most unique experiences of a video game. Potentially my favorite, if I were to pick my favorite out of this entire list.
I still think it's funny how like
Shit looks
they tried to
scary.
get a voice actor for the villain and they couldn't, and the writer's like, I'll just do it, and then it was like, holy shit, that's like a terrifying performance.
Oh yeah, because he knows the villain better than anybody.
Yeah.
And it's
Well,
like
yeah, because he wrote it. So like,
yeah, and it's like one of the it's like the textbook example of like bad AI and just like peak villain in fiction.
yeah,
Also, it also was Skynet before Skynet.
we
like, Skynet
finished
basically just-
October.
Skynet
yeah.
just ripped damn off.
October took so fucking long. I'm scared.
That's why we got
Alright.
this quickly. Let's just figure out our top three. Or actually, let's figure out the worst game on this list.
All right, I have to get over. Oh my god, this is gonna. We're in this for the long haul. I said in advance that we had to get ourselves ready. So
I have my pick for
worst.
objective worst.
Me too. Now what's
Okay.
yours?
Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys might hate me for this. I was gonna go with the Stanley Parable. I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's a good
No.
game. Like this is a long list of like really good games, but Stanley Parable is just like you played it once and you're like, oh, I see everything.
can
that
I
is there.
offer an ultimatum, like for a game that I do like, but in comparison to the rest of these like literal juggernauts of gaming history,
Mm-hmm.
like this one is just kind of like it's good, but yeah.
What is
Pokemon
it?
Black and White 2.
Why don't
Fair.
we just wait? What? Wait, what?
Well, okay, because
I mean, we can. It's just like Marvel Ultimate Alliance. While it is very good, a lot of people even now are still like they still do treat it as just another licensed game. It is like very good. Don't get me wrong, but I think like Black and White 2 is better than Ultimate
okay,
Alliance.
then I'm willing to give it to Ultimate Alliance. Then I at least feel like with Ultimate Alliance, like it at least was a game that was like the precursor to superhero games getting their shit together. Whereas Black and White 2 was kind of like I wouldn't necessarily say like the last gasp of Pokemon, but it was like it's when it like started to become apparent that they were running out of ideas.
Yeah.
Like as good of a game as it is.
I have my absolute like best game here on this list.
I do too.
What's yours, Logan?
That- Oh my
Shadow of
god!
the
You're gonna
Colossus.
do a top three?
No. I mean, top three is like
Okay.
It's gonna
I
take
feel
a
like-
while if we do top three.
Yeah, top 3 is difficult. I feel like I'm just gonna have to go with my top 1 because I feel
Mhm.
like, for the reasons I've already mentioned, Shadow of the Colossus is the like, for most of the best games, we've been going off of like most impactful, like greatest legacy on gaming, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And Shadow of the Colossus just is that, like both in terms of like games, in terms of the direction they've taken, that has led us to now, and just games as an art form, which some people still don't respect, but more people do respect with Shadow of the Colossus in the equation, especially back then.
All right. For me, it's San Andreas, because San Andreas is the #1 most sold PlayStation 2 game of all time. It's and plus when people like, you don't have to be like a big fan of like video games, and people are like, oh yeah, San Andreas. I remember that. I used to play that all the time, and I wasn't even into video games like that. I feel like San Andreas for the longest time it was like John video game and John open world. Everyone knew and loved San Andreas.
Fuck. My answer was gonna be like, you guys are gonna hate me. My answer was gonna be Pac-Man.
Okay.
I see the vision.
But I'm willing to choose one of your guys's. I just have to figure out which one I want to go with.
Yeah, I'm very firmly in Shadow of the Colossus camp. I genuinely just think it, like, games as an art, games like that has brought us to where we are now. Not saying that GTA San Andreas didn't bring us to where we are now, because it did definitely help.
Yeah.
It's just, I feel like with San Andreas, there's already like a blueprint that was established before San Andreas happened. It's just that it perfected the blueprint at the time, and then people took that blueprint and applied it to modern games. There was, because I mean, like, there was GTA 3 before that, and then they were just like, let's just take GTA 3 and then like make it incredible. Shadow of the Colossus, like, there was no blueprint, it just happened, and it just guided the direction of where gaming is at now.
I have made my decision.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. All right. Between the two, yeah. If San Andreas had to like lose, it lost to a Shadow Colossus, which is respectable. Shadow Colossus is that guy.
I'm not gonna lie. I was like, go on, Eli. What is it? And then I looked at the spreadsheet. I was like, oh, okay. I was expecting a verbal response, so I was like, I was very confused.
No, I was a spreadsheet. My bad.
That's
Okay.
all good.
All right,
November.
All right, we have to get into it. Yeah, we need to start November. I don't want to dwell anymore. This is gonna get ridiculous because November's crazy too.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
No.
Fuck! Oh, I have 3 games.
Hydrogen bomb. Well, hydrogen bomb that not everyone may know of.
Can I blur out my 3?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Wait, hold on, wait. Oh, never mind. It's just 2 then. Fuck you, Wrath of Cortex. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
Okay. No, wait, that's Japanese only. Oh, all right. Well, I have my 1, Sonic Generations.
Logan.
Okay, so I do want to give a quick shout out to Ace Combat 4 because this is gonna be the last one I give a shout out to for Ace Combat. This is the best Ace Combat game, like, by a lot, and the final level of this game is potentially like one of the greatest final levels or final missions, whatever you want to call it, in gaming. Period. Like, it's fucked. I don't think it wins because I don't know if you agree, Eli, but I feel like just in terms of like games for impact, I gotta go with To the Moon.
I knew you were gonna say that, and that's why we are like-minded people.
Real.
Wait, what's
I
that?
have yet to play it, but the way people talk about it is like insane.
What's To the Moon? Can someone explain that to me?
Okay, so To the Moon. To the Moon. This was an era of like RPG Maker style games that were very one note. It was either a horror game with like jump scares and traps, and it was like really grindy, or it was just like your standard ass RPG. To the Moon was like, what if we take this and turn it into a kind of pseudo visual novel, but it was mostly just like a general like adventure based story game tackling some like really heavy issues. Not like heavy issues, just heavy subject matter. Like it's one of the first games that I can think of that like really does a good job delving into like what it's like to have Asperger's syndrome or autism.
Mm-hmm.
And it's games like this that lead to a shitload of independent games that try to do similar things.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what To the Moon is.
Yeah. November 2nd.
I'm surprised that
Sorry,
you didn't go for
I
like
do
DK3.
want to keep it moving.
Okay, shout out to Sonic Mega Collection Plus. That fucking soundtrack goes hard. I fucking love Mega Collection's music. Ooh, fuck. Okay, I have 2 games.
Okay.
There's not much here for me, at least.
I know what comes. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna sacrifice this game. I'm sorry, Damien. It may be your favorite Dragon Ball game, but I know what comes up later, and I prefer that one over Raging Blast 2. So I'm gonna go with World War II as my only pick. I like World War II a lot. Call of Duty World War II.
Logan, do you have an answer?
I kind of have a weird one
What's
because I
that?
don't really feel strongly about anything here. WWE SmackDown versus Raw.
That's a good one, actually. That's good.
I mean, I don't think we've had a WWE game, and I don't think there's a chance one is going to make it besides right now.
Exactly, and plus, like back then, these games were sick.
Oh hell
They
yeah!
were, to be fair. Are we giving it to WWE?
I want to.
Like it.
Just because there's not really much here, and if especially that sounds of things that Eli is like, we need to move on. Come on.
I mean, if you guys are willing to go to WWE, I'm willing to swing.
All right, WWE SmackDown versus Raw.
All right, we're all in agreement.
SmackDown.
We haven't had like any like sports game representation really at all. Not that wrestling's like
It's
technically a
not
sport.
my favorite WWE game, but I'll give it up. My favorite is 2K13.
that's a good
Good answer.
Good answer.
Good answer.
I
Okay,
do feel
November
like this-
3rd.
Yeah, let's just move on.
Okay. Okay. One.
I have my answer.
I do too.
Oh, fuck you. Why is it Japanese only? Okay, I have my answer too.
All right.
Crash
What is it,
Bandicoot
guys?
Warped.
What?
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem.
Damn. All right, Fire Emblem. There's
Oh wait, Jayden, what was your?
Crash Bandicoot Warped.
Oh yeah, Fire Emblem.
Crash Bandicoot Warped is like in all credit, it might actually be the best one of the 3 PlayStation Crash games.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
as like an objective game. It's gotta go to Fire Emblem though.
I will say I love. I do love Crash 3, but I kind of like Crash 2 just a smidge more, just like a hair more.
That's fair. I just think the ending to Crash 2 is dog shit.
Okay.
All right, November 4th.
I'm telling you this now. No one's picking fucking Call of Duty Ghosts or Vanguard.
Alright, I'm going with Call of Duty Ghosts.
Die.
Oh, damn.
It's the game I bought the most copies of.
Yeah, thanks, by the way.
There's like, there's I guess one. I haven't played it, but I got my answer. I guess.
What is it?
I have 2.
A Ratchet and Clank.
Okay, that's one of mine, and the second one is 007 Quantum of Solace.
Alright, Ratchet and Clank, because 007 Quantum of Solace is mid as hell.
I played that a lot with my dad. We used to take turns on like the campaign.
Me and my dad used to play what was it? GoldenEye Rogue Agent multiplayer. That shit was fun.
Yeah, like it's nostalgic. Don't get me wrong. Like I was like a gigantic James Bondy head, so I would play like all the fucking 007 games. So I have nostalgia for it. I'm just like, god damn, this game is like fucking weird and clunky.
November 5th.
I have my pick. I'm firm on this one. You can't move me.
Ooh. Ooh.
Planet Zoo.
You cannot move me on this one. I'm standing.
I already know what Jaden's picking. Eli, what are you picking?
What's my pick then?
Black Ops 3.
You're so fucking right.
Jayden, you're so real. I don't agree.
Bitch! What's your pick?
First I want to hear Logan's. Let's see Paul Allen's card.
I have no strong preference because I think at the end of the day, this is just going to be between two COD games.
It is between two COD games.
Are you serious?
I'm gonna say Call of Duty.
Actually, wait,
4.
no. I do have a very strong pick. Never mind.
You do? What is it?
Garfield Kart Furious Racing.
It's
I'm
no.
locking
All right. So
It's wait! Oh my God! It's there! No! You guys, that is you guys. But if you pick that over fucking Black Ops 3,
Guys,
I will never forgive you.
first off, no. Second off, let me yap about Call of Duty 4. All right. Let me say.
I know. I was saying as a joke. I just wanted to say it as seriously as possible to see if someone
That's
would believe
real.
me.
Let me spit my shit for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Black Ops 3 is arguably the peak of the zombies mode for
Yes.
Call of Duty.
Yes.
In terms of multiplayer and story, Now, Call of Duty 4 fed families. It changed lives. Like Call of Duty 3 came out, people were like, maybe the World War II shooter genre is getting kind of lame. And then COD 4 comes out, and they're like, bam, it's modern day. People are like, what the fuck? You can do a shooter in modern times? What the hell? And then every single company and their mother under the sun decided we can make COD 4. And basically that game opened the floodgates to the modern shooter of like the late 2000s, early 2010s. And not only did it open the floodgates, but it opened it with the biggest flood the world has ever seen, because COD 4 sold like hotcakes.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone and their mother wanted to play COD 4 because it's COD 4.
Yes.
In fact, the whole reason COD 4 exists is because the people who made the original Call of Duty, which already was a huge hit, were like, we want to make a modern era game. And Activision was like, fine, I guess we'll let you make one. And then they made this, and it made Activision more money than they know what to do with.
All right. I agree with you with the story there. The story in Black Ops 3 is kind of ass. The only good part is like, train go boom.
Triangle boom.
For multiplayer though, some people are gonna hate me for this, but I personally think Black Ops 3 had my favorite multiplayer. I know other COD games did it better. I mean, like Modern Warfare 3, it does it better. The latest Modern Warfare 3, not the original, but in terms of like just like for simple plain old fun, I figure Black Ops 3, in my opinion, has like the best multiplayer, the best zombies. Hell, even the side modes like free run, that shit's fun. Nightmares is a decent distraction for like 20 minutes. Then we have Dead Ops Arcade 3, which is fucking peak. Yeah,
All right, I have my answer.
I
will fall from my throne of Garfield Kart Furious Racing to pick one of your peasant folk Call of Duty games.
I've been trying to
to
get this
say-
nigga to play Black Ops 3 for a minute now.
I will say
to say
before
Call of Duty 4.
before I lock in for COD 4, Call of Duty 3 is the better overall package or bang for your money or like package.
Mhm.
But I have to give it to COD 4.
Yeah, I do too. Because I mean, okay, like as good as Black Ops 3 may be,
Yeah.
the staying power of COD 4 is ridiculous. Not only did it were like people creaming their pants over it, still like around like 2019, the point where like they remade it. But I mean, as good of a game as Black Ops 3 is, there's not really any imagery that like people like what do you think of in like Black Ops 3? They guess the average person, you're like, I don't know. But any
think that
person will
guy
know the
sitting
nuke
down.
scene.
Logan, with that argument, I argue zombies. When do you say that?
Oh,
will think
yeah.
That's 1/3 of the experience.
Mm-hmm.
When people talk about COD 4, they talk about the whole experience.
Fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
And also, COD 4 was literally like, so they created Call of Duty to kill, like you said, Medal of Honor. They're
Yes.
literally like, hey, want to see me kill Medal of Honor? Or want to see me sell a huge game? Then, when Infinity Ward was finally given the green light to make Modern Warfare, the game they had wanted to make since the original Call of Duty, they pretty much said, want to see me do it again? And they revolutionized the FPS with Call of Duty, and then they did it again with COD 4. So, like,
Yeah. I mean, like, every single Call of Duty essentially was just, like, picking up where COD 4 left them with.
Exactly. Even Black Ops, my beloved series, wouldn't be Black Ops if COD 4 wasn't successful.
That's fair.
Because they'd still be
And it-
making World War II slop.
Yeah. And again, like, it's that or Modern Warfare 2, and I would argue Modern Warfare 1 is, like, the most iconic campaign. Maybe even just, like, of that genre.
I would disagree, and I would say Modern Warfare 2 is the better game. And better, like,
I
overall-
wouldn't necessarily say better game. I'm just saying, like, most iconic in terms of, like...
I would still
the
say
campaign.
COD MW2 over MW1. But, anyways, next day.
Yeah, next day.
Shout out to Forza Horizon 5 and Slitherhead.
Shout out to Garfield Kart Furious Racing.
Die.
I wish it won.
We're six. Uh-oh! I see a hydrogen bomb!
What is it? I think I might see this bomb too.
Oh, yeah.
I
I think it's winning, because there ain't really
mean,
much.
I know Josh and I think maybe Logan has strong feelings on this one, but I say Halo 4.
No.
What? What?
No.
I almost choked my popcorn.
It's Halo 4 or Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga.
Lego Star Wars.
Yeah, Lego Star Wars!
Damn.
Okay. Halo 4 multiplayer. Good if you pretend it's not Halo. Halo 4 campaign. Dog shit.
Next day.
I'd pick fucking PO'd over Halo 4. I ain't joking. I pick fucking Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games over Halo 4.
Alright. October 7th.
Alright, November 7th. Dishonorable mention, Sonic Forza. Fuck you, I will crip walk over your fucking corpse, nigga. I hate this game. Okay. I see Budokai Tenkaichi 2, but I know Peak will be among us soon, so I'm sorry, Tenkaichi 2. I know Damien says, like, this is his favorite Tenkaichi game, but 3 will be up and coming, so yeah.
I don't really have a strong opinion, but if you need me to give an answer, I will.
I have a pretty clear answer.
I have Need for Speed Heat as my pick.
Gears of War.
Oh, I'm in agreement. Okay.
Gears of War, more like Tears of War.
Yeah, Gears of War was going to be my pick, but I really didn't feel too strongly. But if someone else has Gears of War, then sure.
Wait, hold on, wait. Gears of War 2 is also on this day. Is Gears of War 1 better?
I mean, they're pretty much, like, from what I remember when I played them, they're about the same. 3 is the one that is really, like, arguably the better one. But it's not on this list, so.
I see.
Boo-hoo.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, Gears of War was Unreal decided, like, Unreal Epic Games deciding, like, yeah, let's venture back into single player content.
Oh, okay.
All right, November 8 really sucks.
Oh,
I'm-
fuck.
Okay, I have, it's between, Sonic Frontiers and, Modern Warfare 3 and Dragon Ball Z Legendary Super Warriors, but I'm going, I'm willing to defend Sonic Frontiers the most.
Okay. When did this come out in comparison to other things from...
Oh shit, Death Stranding's there.
Death Stranding's not winning. Not even due to, like, any, like, bias. It's just that it's up against some goddamn titans up at the top.
Yeah.
OG Counter-Strike, but...
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go with OG Counter-Strike. It was between that and EverQuest 2.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Uh...
Don't pick a day yet. I spilled popcorn. Hold on a sec.
Well, we're
Whoa.
talking.
I'm gonna set this on the counter so I don't spill any more popcorn.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
You guys played the movies?
No. What even is this?
I think
Let me take a look at
I
it.
think it's like a trivia thing. Kind of like.
Oh, well, why the fuck do I need why the fuck would I need that when I got trivia tricks, bro?
You know what? Chat.
Control entire movie studio and make your own films and strategy. What the fuck is this?
Oh, the movies? I own that game.
Chat. You know.
I've never played it.
I'm gonna for the next game for my Wii collection. I'm buying Twilight Seen It.
That's so real, honestly.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna go with. I think I have to go with OG Counter Strike.
Eli, what's your pick?
Because
I'll
Oh,
go
I'm
with
sorry.
Counter Strike. That was kind of my thought.
Oh.
I gotta clean up this popcorn though. Give me a second.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, Logan.
oh, that's cool. But yeah, like back then,
Mhm.
like this kind of like team style, like tactical FPS for like online games just did not exist.
Yeah.
And then Counter Strike came out, and then it was like crack cocaine
Mhm.
for PC players. And the only thing that was like able to compete with it after a while was Battlefield 1942, because it's just like, what if we took Counter Strike and made it a war game and increased the server limit by a shit ton?
I still gotta sit down and play a Battlefield game, but there's like so many to like choose from.
Yeah, there sure is, isn't there? So, yeah, I mean, because there was Unreal Tournament, but Unreal Tournament and Counter Strike were just like completely different styles of games. So
Wasn't Unreal Tournament kind of like Quake adjacent?
yeah, it was more Quake adjacent. It wasn't really like, it wasn't like tactical. It was purely arena.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Wins. Let me write it in real quick.
Yeah, do it. Do it, popcorn spiller.
Shut the fuck up.
Shout out to Dragon Ball Z Legendary Super Warriors. That game's like customization is fucking interesting as hell.
Alright. November 9th. Oh.
Fuck!
Oh.
Damn it!
Oh, good heavens.
I mean,
Hydrogen bomb.
Plural.
bombs.
For me, there's a like a SAR bomb.
There's a few games here. I'm gonna just blur out some of the games I'm interested in. Capcom vs SNK, not gonna win. Halo 2, most likely. Jag 3, not gonna win. Need for Speed Underground 2, definitely not gonna win. Call of Duty Black Ops might fucking win. We have
No, it won't.
shut the fuck up, nigga. I'm not finished. We got, and lastly, this is for personal reasons. And Eli, you can bully me all you want. Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name, all for Daytona USA 2. And yeah, just because of that, I'm gonna get bullied next time he sees me.
So I just want to. I'm gonna. Hey, Chet. Okay, I'm gonna come here for a second. I want to talk to you guys. So that game at the bottom there. Let's. In fact, I'm gonna zoom in on it here real quick. This one. Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. You guys see that? I'm gonna highlight it even. You can get a good look at it. Right. This is a spin-off of the 7th entry in the Yakuza series. That means you got to play 8 games before you can play this one, right? I mean, you can play this one on its own, but like it won't make sense. Anyways, and one of those things you can do in Yakuza is play arcade cabinets, like real life arcade cabinets. So I'm talking with Jayden. I've been asking him for like months, probably years, to play the Yakuza games. Be like, yo, Yakuza, great series, you should play it.
Mm-hmm.
Jayden tells me he's buying this game, which again, this is like game number 9 in the series. He's buying this to play Daytona USA 2. I say, what? And he goes, yeah. I go over to his house, and he's played just up to the point where you can play Daytona USA 2. And he's made a save after he beat up a couple guys, so he has enough money to play Daytona 2. And when he runs out of money, he reloads his save to keep playing Daytona 2.
Yes.
I think,
Oh yeah.
actually, if I say what I truly think should happen to him for this action, I think my stream would get taken
Oh,
down.
damn.
All right, sorry. So we're voting for Daytona USA 2 to win.
Yeah, of course.
We are not.
I will.
Oh, yeah, anyway, I'm going. Anyway, okay.
Hold on, wait,
Okay.
real quick, Eli. You
Hey.
bought Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, right, for the Xbox?
Yes.
Hey,
Well,
thanks,
don't.
thanks
don't
by the
wanna hear
way.
it.
I'm downloading it so I can play more. That
I did not ask for your opinion or what you're going to do with the game. You don't have to tell me what you're going to do with the game unless you're playing it for the story. That's all I care about, Jaden. And if you're not going to do that, then just don't tell me. Don't let me know. You don't have to let me know.
Halo
Okay.
2!
So, no, because I have a counter argument.
yes.
Yes.
I am John Xbox. I love
Yep.
the Xbox. Halo 2, masterpiece, beautiful, cinema, peak.
Mm-hmm.
But we have Roller Coaster Tycoon as well,
I know.
Yes.
which is like John Tycoon game for PC, and it's one of the biggest PC games to ever be a PC game.
Mm-hmm.
So, personally, I'm gonna be devil's advocate and vote Roller Coaster Tycoon because I feel like it does hold a candle to Halo 2.
Oh yeah. There's also
My...
wait a minute. There's Fallout 4. I forgot about that one.
no.
Damn. No one likes Fallout 4.
Even like Fallout fans are like, this is alright.
It's all right. Like.
Overrated as fuck.
The thing is with Halo 2, and the reason why like I'm not just going with it based on Halo bias,
Mm-hmm.
Xbox Live.
True.
Well, yeah, but you can make an argument for the first Halo.
Not really.
You can't. There's no Xbox Live support for the first Halo.
Didn't the... Wait a minute.
Halo
No.
2 got Xbox Live.
Yeah, Halo 2 had Xbox Live
Hell,
support.
it even had crossplay with fucking PC users. Hey, Halo 1 was just local multiplayer.
Oh, damn. Damn!
Yeah. Like that, I'm not just going with Halo 2 because of like Halo bias. Like Halo 2, I would argue is like the most important Halo
I'll
game
give
in
it
the
up.
entire
I'll give it
franchise.
up.
Like,
I'll give it up.
like Halo 2 is like my like fourth favorite of the franchise, but like it's the most important.
Next day.
I will say,
Oh.
I would have picked
Oh.
Black Ops 1.
On November 10th.
All right, November 10th is stupid.
Okay. Oh, God. I'm gonna have to fight. I'm gonna have to fight, aren't I? Oh, God.
Okay. There's a...
Fuck.
Ooh, fuck. There's Modern Warfare 2, and there's World at War. Okay.
There's 5 Nights at Freddy's 2.
I mean, we have John Cotts here, so yeah.
I know. I'm making a joke.
I'm not putting John COD because there's a game that I am once again going to lock in for.
Okay, wait, I'm interested. Tell me.
Ah.
Is it Skyrim?
No.
Oh.
It should be, but I'm insane.
You
So-
are insane.
Yakuza Like Dragon.
Yeah, what a surprise.
Oh my god.
I know, but okay. Hear me
You
out.
sound like you're about to cry.
I'm about to because it's not gonna win.
Yeah, maybe you'll persuade us. Persuade us.
Yeah. So Yakuza was like, obviously Yakuza 0 was like their like last ditch effort to bring it to the West, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it worked. Yakuza 0 worked. People liked it. Did Yakuza 6 come out after? Hold on, I gotta fact check myself before I start spewing stuff.
I
Yakuza
think
6
so.
Release date. Yakuza 0 release date. Okay, yeah. So Yakuza 6 came out after, and like Kiwami and Kiwami 2 came out, and people were like, you know, Yakuza 0 sold very well. Kiwami 2, Kiwami, and 6 were like, yeah, this is still good. Then Yakuza Like a Dragon released, and it was, if I remember correctly, the first worldwide, like, everything releases same day, same time, translations, fully voice acted in English, all of that. And it took the series from, oh yeah, that funny little Yakuza 0 to the Yakuza series. Like, when they changed protagonists, this is the game right here that really made the series become its own and become as recognized as it, like, it basically, it took what Yakuza 0 did for the series, and then it solidified it. It was like, guys, we are here to stay, we are a big pillar of Sega now, we are a huge pillar in the gaming industry. It also showed, like, for an RPG, a JRPG, it being the studio's first time making one, like ever,
Mm-hmm.
they did a pretty competent job of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
And also, it's gotten to a point where the character from that Ichiban has become more recognizable than the game itself.
I
and yeah,
okay. So I can respect that if it was against competition that wasn't like active pillars
I
of
know.
gaming industry as a whole. I'd be more willing to flip if it was against like earlier, it's like like Little Big Planet, where we're like, oh, we already picked one of those. Then yes, but Modern Warfare 2 is not only just a pillar of COD, but a pillar of online multiplayer gaming as a whole, which everything is just ties back to Modern Warfare 2. And then Skyrim is one of the biggest pillars of RPGs and also PC gaming and modding culture. And
I know.
For me,
like as much
Like,
as it sucks, I feel like
I
just
know.
objectively speaking, it has to be between one of those two.
It has to be. It has to be Skyrim. I will give it up.
what?
It just hurts.
Damn, I didn't even say my games, bro.
What were you gonna say, Jaden?
Now, what are you gonna say?
I was in between Call of Duty World at War and Modern Warfare 2. I know between the two, I know Modern Warfare 2 is gonna win, but I would like to make the case for World at War. World at War, it's the last World War II Call of Duty game. Well, for a long while until like COD World War II and Vanguard dropped. But this was like Treyarch's like last ditch effort. It's just like, yo, we can hang with Infinity War. We can be cool too. Plus the campaign and like the aura of this game, it's fucking spooky. This game is fucking like scary at times. Plus,
Jaden, can I offer a counter argument?
yes.
Which one of the CODs placed higher in the Talking Pixels episode?
Eat my
Ooh.
fucking dick, bitch! Fucking you didn't even let me. You didn't let me finish. It's like, okay, I got murdered here. I got murdered on my own fucking little show. It's over.
Yeah, dude. He. There's no coming back from that one, Jaden. You gotta.
You're right. Go with Modern Warfare 2, Skyrim. I don't care.
Modern Warfare 2 will be a second. Okay, while you guys look at this, I'm gonna go feed my cats. The cats. I'm cat sitting real quick.
Okay, so Modern
Okay.
Warfare 2 won.
No, Skyrim.
Skyrim. Damn. All right.
It's Skyrim.
Yeah, I'm going with Skyrim.
I guess. All right. Yeah.
I mean, it's closer than you'd think,
Yeah.
but like
What we got?
they're both big juggernauts. November 11, have mercy, please.
I think
I'm
there's-
dying here.
Okay. I'm only seeing like maybe hold up, there's a few games on here, but there's only like two, maybe even three are like, calling to me. I don't know.
Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, Pro Evolution Soccer 2009,
Wait, Banjo
Paper Mario Sticker Star,
Oh my god.
Assassin's Creed Unity.
Please.
I think Assassin's Creed Unity is my pick. I think the game is epic.
For me, there's
Okay,
Resident.
Jaden.
Yeah, what?
Well, while we're waiting for Eli, can I tell you a funny story about Atari 50, the anniversary celebration?
Sure, yeah, I like funny stories.
So in that compilation, there's also like documentaries about like Atari, like the rise and fall and like just like the process of making games like that.
Yeah.
And they had like multiple different perspectives. They had like the soulless executives, and they also had like developers. One of the funniest contrasts is like side by side, like first I had the executives talking. It's like there was like rumors of like like people like like having like wild parties and like smoking weed or like doing drugs and none of that ever happened in my establishment. So that was the executives, and it cuts right to one of like the famous like developers from Atari, and immediately he's just like, we started smoking pot right in our office.
That's where it came from?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Got their ass.
Like just the contrast between that, like those two is just like one of the most genius editing decisions in maybe anything ever.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, let me like actually look at these because I was memeing these during Eli was gone. So we got. So how long have we been going on for? Let's see out of curiosity. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. I mean, I was expecting it, but damn. Jane, what are you thinking out of curiosity? Just so I have like expectations set.
Well, okay. The 3 that I have picked is Resi 3,
Okay.
Mirror's Edge, and
Okay.
Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. Even though no wait, that's Japanese. Okay. Mirror's Edge
Yeah.
and
Yeah!
Mirror's Edge and Resi 3. I would say Beyond Good
Okay.
and Evil, but while it's a good game, it doesn't have like the same impact as compared to like Resi 3 or like Mirror's Edge.
Well, like Beyond Good and Evil is like eternally like that game where it's like, guys, more people need to play this.
Oh yeah,
But, like it
definitely.
just doesn't have the sticking power to like actually like have more people play it.
Yes.
There is Golden Sun.
Oh yeah, I emulated a little bit Golden Sun. It's a good.
It's very long, as most RPGs are.
It's a
I
GBA
only
game
played like
too.
a pretty, yeah, like it's fucking impressive as shit, like for a GBA game, that's for sure.
How long is it?
Like fucking like 40, 50 hours.
That is quite long.
But I mean, not just in terms of like length, but also like in terms of like battle system and also like just the amount of like detail. Like compare that to like, I don't know, as much as I love it, like the artwork of Golden Sun compared to like Pokemon, it was like holy shit. Shit's like whack. Like crack even. I don't know if it wins, but I'm just spitballing. Well, bro feeds the kitties. Jaden,
Yeah.
considering Eli's taken a while, we should like surprise him and say Assassin's Creed Unity, like together in unison.
I would, yeah. I was gonna like say let's do Pro Evolution Soccer, but I feel like Assassin's Creed Unity is much more believable.
Also funnier.
It is funnier, even though I don't know shit about Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed Unity. Assassin's Creed Unity is like one of like the infamously shit ones.
But we gotta come up with a reason though. Like we gotta get like an explanation.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna let you lead on this because you know.
Yeah, I can bullshit it.
Yeah. You're is like what my parents will call a shyster. It's fucking stuffy as fuck in my room. Why is the AC not activating? It's fucking hot.
We had our AC like not activate for like a while for some reason.
It's
Like it's good now, but like, I don't
it's like
know what was happening.
it's been kind of like a problem since I chose this room. Just like yeah, I'm gonna chill here, but god damn it, man. I am so fucking hungry.
That's it. Now that we're like not focused, we're waiting for the cat whisperer. We're like fuck. Our bodies are dying.
Yeah, does he not know where this fucking cat food is? Like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? Usually, people just like put their cat food like I don't know under the fucking like sink in the kitchen or
I'm gonna
something.
speed this, dude. I need to hurry.
Chat. Let's say in the next 2 minutes he doesn't show up. I'll put on like Flappy Bird on screen.
What are the picks for today?
Hold on. Me and Logan came to agreement. We're just gonna wait for him to come back.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, he's back. So we got our agreements. Me and Logan's been like talking.
Yeah.
We've been politicking on the side. Our pick is
Alright.
Assassin's Creed Unity.
Eli?
Eli. This nigga disappeared again.
Down. It's me, Gigi. Hi.
Hello.
Oh my God, Blue Jay Jeans. Hi. So what happened to Eli?
Cats ate him. Doctors hate him.
I hate him.
Damn! Shots fired!
Hey guys, Dr. Pixels here. Yeah, I hate this bum ass nigga Eli. I almost sound like Steve Bloom.
True. You know, in the spirit of my Discord profile, this is a shitload of fuck.
Yeah. What did I miss? You missed nothing. And you know what?
Yeah,
It's
we're just staying here in the void.
Flappy Bird. It's time.
Flappy Bird! Shut up, Jayden. You're not like Flappy Bird on fucking stream, dickhead.
I plead the fifth.
Wait, Jayden, higher. Wait, no, lower. Wait, higher. Oh, no, lower. Wait, higher. Wait, no,
Shut
you wanna
the
go lower.
fuck up!
Wait, no, you want to go higher.
Yeah,
Wait, no, lower.
Assassin's Creed Unity
Yeah, Assassin's Creed Unity.
We
for
ha-
the 11th. Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
because the parkour is like really fucking good, and it really captures like the environment of France like better than any game I think we've ever seen. And I can't fucking keep this bit anymore. We had this bit going for way too fucking long. It's not fucking winning. Shut the fuck up.
We lied because you were taking so damn
Like,
long.
did you just believe me? Either way, I had to believe you because it's 2 versus 1. So I was like, okay. I'm like, this is a weird pick, but all right.
Okay, never mind. It was worth it. I'm glad you took so long.
Is it Mirror's Edge?
That's one of my picks. It was between for me, it's Mirror's Edge and Resi 3.
Mirror's Edge. Let's just go with it. I want to move on. I looked at the screen for too long.
Yeah. What we got for November? Oh, bomb.
I'm glad you take care of your
bomb.
cats, though. Cats deserve respect.
Another bomb. Fuck, there's like 3 bombs. My son, it's not gonna win. I have 2 sons. They're not gonna win, unfortunately. But my sons. I have 3.
I'm assuming you're ready to get back into it, Eli. We kind of just assumed you were. That's what I thought.
All right, campers. Let's see what's on November 12th.
All right, there we go.
Oh. Guys, I don't mean to alarm you, but Bee Simulator came out.
Oh my god.
That's true. That wins. Or actually, no, I think Bugsnax is the better like game about bugs.
Yeah, Bugsnax did Mario Galaxy better than Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
It did Black Ops 2 better than Black Ops 2 even.
Oh, fuck, wait, guys, Metal Gear Solid 2 or Mario Galaxy, and I'm being legit here.
Yeah, like those 2 are my picks along with Black Ops 3, but
Black Ops 3.
No, not
Me
3,
too.
2. Yeah, shut
Yeah, what a
up.
shitload of fuck.
Shut up, bitch.
Okay. Here's the thing with Metal Gear Solid 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great game.
Yeah.
Even in like context of the series, Metal Gear Solid 2 was like a very polarizing entry. Cause like it was like Metal Gear Solid, the original, was like obvious like indisputed classic, like revolutionized gaming. Metal Gear Solid 2 comes around, and that's when people first had their like Kojima moment of like, what the fuck is this? It's more well regarded now. But jumping from Metal Gear Solid 1 to Metal Gear Solid 2 is massive whiplash. Like back
I
then,
will put it
sure.
this way, I'd rather play Mario Galaxy than Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah, I gotta
I
go with Mario
agree.
Galaxy.
It's like the game of one of the biggest consoles.
Yeah. It's either that or
Hey, next
Smash
day.
Brothers Brawl. Here it is. Here's the game I've been sacrificing games just for you. It's only for you. Tenkaichi 3.
Oh shit!
And
There's so there's Tenkaichi
Ooh.
3, 3D Land.
there's,
I love
only
you,
there's
3D
only
Land.
one I see really standing in the way of that.
And there's
I see
Cold
2.
War.
What are your two, Logan?
There's Final Fantasy 9, and then there's Crisis.
Okay, but are more people gonna remember Crisis nowadays or Final Fantasy 9?
Well, it depends, cause like, well, okay, which one are you picking? Just so I get a frame of what you're talking about.
Okay, wait. Did we make the only other thing though is did we make deals about Budokai Tenkaichi 3?
Okay,
I know Jayden sacrificed a lot for this.
I can explain why too. I can back it up.
And back it up.
Okay, so Dragon Ball Z
Constipation.
Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, it's a really, really, really good game. It's the best out of the Tenkaichi games, and plus, people been wanting Tenkaichi 4 for like years, eons even. This is, when people think of anime fighting games, this is John fighting game. John anime fighter. It's on the Mount Rushmore of anime fighting games. It's held up to the gold standard. It's just like, when people think of arena fighters or just like any anime game, they'll think of this. You don't have to be like a big fan of like Dragon Ball or like anime in general. Be like, oh yeah, I dabbled in Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Yeah, this is a really good game. And plus the tournament scene is fucking nuts. It's insane. And not only that, Spanish niggas love this fucking game. Do you know how many fucking mods there is for Budokai Tenkaichi 3? This game is fucking big. Everyone loves Tenkaichi 3. And for that reason, I think it should be this November 13th's game. That's my opinion.
Okay.
Logan, what's your pick?
I'm willing to go with Tenkaichi 3. Because I mean,
Tenkaichi 3 it is.
Yeah!
'cause, I mean, I was willing to argue potentially for like Believe It or Not Crisis, but next day.
I will say shout out to Cold War. I love the zombies in this game. It's my second favorite. Maybe tied with Black Ops 3. And shout out to Super Mario 3D Land.
I was also willing to fight for Final Fantasy.
Wow.
I was also willing to fight for Final Fantasy 9. It's just that like the biggest Final Fantasy game is the one that comes after that we haven't talked about yet.
Ooh. Okay, there's only a little.
It's Sonic 06.
Shut the.
I have my answer.
I'm going with Battlefront 2.
What's your answer, Eli?
Mario Kart DS.
That good pick.
Really?
Great pick.
Yeah.
I was gonna go with Slay the Spire.
I like Slay the Spire, but Mario Kart DS was they had Super Circuit on the GBA, which was like fine, I guess. Mario Kart DS.
That's a good way to put it.
Mario Kart DS had online play, and it was functional and good on a DS.
Hey, if you pick Mario Kart DS, I'm willing to swing towards the DS way. I think that game's great.
Okay, that's 2 then.
All right, DS.
Mario Kart DS.
I just want to. Well, because I mean, I don't know. Like Slay the Spire is like.
Slay the Spire is really fucking good, and I would rather play Slay the Spire before Mario Kart DS.
It is really good and a pretty important game for deck builders. It's just that there's also Balatro.
I'll be right back.
Halo 15 is stupid. I hate it already. I'm scared.
Did you say Halo 15?
Halo 15, November 15th, but now you know what's coming up.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah.
Okay. There are like only 3 games here. 2 of them.
Yeah, there's
one of them.
Disneyland Adventures.
Oh my god. I feel like one of them is not gonna. It's not gonna win, but I'm willing to make the case for it, and that case is for Need for Speed Most Wanted, but we have Halo Combat Evolved, and we have New Super Mario Brothers Wii. Oh wait, no, there's a fourth one here, Rayman Origins. That
New
game's
Super Mario Bros. Okay, New Super Mario. I'm just gonna level with you. Okay, New
Yes.
Super Mario Bros. Knee is
Knee?
not winning. yeah, knee. We are the knights who say knee.
Nah.
Yeah, nay. Is a no.
Why do you
It's
think?
not winning.
Why do you think it's not gonna win?
Look what it's up against.
I mean, yeah, there's Halo, but for replayability, I say like Mario Brothers Wii is the more replayable
No.
game.
What are you talking about?
Okay, all right, maybe there's bias there because I'm more of a platformer guy than a FPS guy.
I think there's a huge amount of bias.
No. But yeah, there's those are my three. Halo.
I feel like even Rayman Origins would be a better pick than fucking New Super Mario Bros. Wii.
Oh, I wholeheartedly agree, but I feel like more people are gonna gravitate to New Super Mario Bros. Wii because it's a Mario Brothers game, especially like it's on the Wii as well.
How many Mario Bros. Games have we had win? Like 85 million.
That's true.
Mario's ate enough. Fuck that fat ass Plumber bitch. We even just gave one to fucking Mario Galaxy because there wasn't even any competition. Fuck.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, so yeah, I feel like Rayman.
I hate plumbers, dude.
So it's okay. So if I had to choose like three,
I'm back again.
Eli, November 15th sucks.
Okay.
It sucks, but I feel like there's a clear winner.
There's
It's Shadow the Hedgehog for GameCube, PS2, and Xbox. Jay's
Penis.
favorite. Penis. We're talking about the penis.
Yeah.
We're talking about the penis.
Yeah, literally the three for me is Halo, Need for Speed Most Wanted. I can make the fucking case for Most Wanted, and there's Rayman Origins. No. All right.
Disneyland Adventures is pretty epic though.
May I make the case for Need for Speed Most Wanted?
Go for it.
Okay, Need for Speed Most Wanted is the most like casual friendly Need for Speed game. Yeah, of course Need for Speed's always been like a casual game compared to like other like racers, like compared to like Gran Turismo and like other arcade games like I don't know like Ridge Racer. But Need for Speed, the Most Wanted caters to like everybody, especially with its main premise. Your goal is to be like the most wanted. It's a YN simulator. So yeah, there's a lot of police chases, and everyone loves the thrill of the high speed chase. And Need for Speed Most Wanted, like, it has so much of that. Plus the presentation is stellar. We have the fucking goofy ass green screen cutscenes, which was the first for Need for Speed. And yeah, man, I'm sorry. It's not a good argument because Need for Speed Most Wanted is good, casual friendly. Everyone played it. Everyone who's not even big into racing games be like, yo. That's my favorite Need for Speed game. And it's like, it's one of the few games I played as a kid. And they remember that shit fondly. Need for Speed Most Wanted is goated.
Glad you're a big fan of racing games, Jayden. Halo Combat Evolved.
It's not even just because it's a racing game, man.
I know, but like...
I know.
It's Halo Combat Evolved.
I know, it was gonna fall.
Yeah.
But... Didn't we have like Halo 2 on this list? On this month? But
yeah.
Isn't it better than Combat Evolved?
Well,
Debatable.
They're very different in terms of why they're important, though.
Yeah.
Fair.
November 16th.
Fair.
I already typed. I agree with Logan. That's 2 out of 3.
That's fair.
Well,
guys,
guys.
there's a bomb.
Yeah.
So
undisputed day.
oh, there's 2 bombs.
I think you know which bomb you're referring to, and one is more potent than the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do agree, but I'm going with Left 4 Dead 2 because I feel like if you ask anyone here, like anyone like outside, it's like, oh hey, what's your favorite Valve game? They're most likely gonna go with Left 4 Dead 2 because it's more prominent. There's more shit in the community, especially with the modding scene. And there's of course like the Left 4 Dead 2 SFMs. Like everyone on the internet has seen like a Valve SFM, but they're mostly Left 4 Dead 2 or TF2s. Mostly TF2s, but Left 4 Dead 2 is I don't know, man. It's just I'm just going with Left 4 Dead 2. I just like Left 4 Dead 2 a lot.
Left 4 Dead 2 is good. Half-Life 2 changed the entire trajectory of PC gaming entirely.
That is fair. That is fair. So Half-Life 2.
And it wasn't even against, like, Left 4 Dead 2 wasn't even, like, the only, like, big PC game on this list either. There's also Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. But it's up against Half-Life 2.
Isn't that like a Elisha game, though?
Yeah, it's not.
It's not just an Elijah game. It's actually a pretty big deal. Like, in terms of, like, the kind of game that it is.
Mm.
Guys.
But it doesn't win against...
17th is.
I will say shout out to Sonic Colors and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. What's here on the 17th? Fuck you!
Oh my fucking god!
Dude,
What the
is.
fuck?
It's fucking old. It's over, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think I have my vote.
November is way worse than October. What the hell? Okay. Fuck. There's a lot
I
of
got
good
my
shit
pick,
here.
but I'm willing to be swayed.
I have a. All right. I'm gonna go with a couple. A couple of the ones that I kind of care about. So we have Mario Kart Double Dash, Need for Speed Underground 1, and we have Left 4 Dead. I will say shout out to Metroid Fusion, Prime, and Luigi's Mansions. And I have Splinter Cell. I haven't played it yet. Also Superstar Saga Goated. But those are my three.
There's too many good games. I'm just gonna say Splinter Cell, and someone can change my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so offhand, I don't know if we've picked a Metroid game yet. Maybe we've picked like one for like a throwaway list of games that we didn't have much to pick from. Metroid Prime is the Metroid game. Like, I would say more so than Super Metroid.
That's fair. That's fair. I think we picked Metroid Dread a while back. Or
We picked something, but like it wasn't like a gigantic victory or anything.
Yeah.
Metroid Prime.
Okay, damn, I didn't even need to continue making arguments. It just
Damn,
happened,
dude,
alright.
I was
Dude,
gonna...
there are too many good games on this day. I don't want to debate it.
Okay.
Alright, fine. Damn. Sorry, Left 4 Dead. I was gonna make a case.
Left 4 Dead, I still wouldn't have be the winner. Because as fun as it is, Left 4 Dead 2 is better.
True. Oh, Nightfire is great, chat. Nightfire is pretty good stuff.
November 18th.
Okay. Okay, I have
No, is this a day that's more chill? Holy shit.
I have three
Yeah, I think
games.
so.
Okay.
Those games are Manhunt, Tokyo Extreme Racer 3, and Sonic Unleashed. Wait, that's the PS2. Never mind. Manhunt and Tokyo Extreme Racer 3.
Well, Sonic Unleashed, I doubt is gonna be on this list
Awesome.
again.
I will say shout out to Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed, Mario Brothers U to a lesser extent, and Zombie U.
I have two picks, and those two are not picks that you chose. And one of them is kind of an out of the box pick.
Tell me.
What are yours?
One, Dragon Age Inquisition, which is like the Dragon Age game. I think more so than Origins.
That's fair.
And Hatsune Miku Project Diva F second.
I'm willing to give it to Dragon Age Inquisition because that is John Dragon Age.
All right, cool.
Miku.
Though, I will say, second place would be Manhunt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my fucking god!
There's a bomb. I'm willing to choose that bomb.
Hold on. S3. Okay. Was it? Hold on, let me make sure I got the... Yep, I got them right. Okay. Alright, 19th. November 19th, let's go.
All right.
November 19th!
I have
Oh!
I have two picks, but I'm mostly okay. So there's Sonic CD, but I'm gonna give it up to Wii Sports. It's Wii fucking Sports.
God damn it, dude.
Okay.
You can't make me choose between fucking Wii Sports and a Half-Life.
Well, I'm picking Half-Life.
Son of a bitch.
I will say Return to Castle Wolfenstein, from what I played a little bit on the Xbox. Chef's keys.
It's a really good game, potentially the best of Wolfenstein, not winning.
Not winning. Especially if it's stacked up against Half-Life and Wii Sports.
Yeah. And I will fight for Half-Life if I need to.
It's up to you, Eli. The ball is in your court.
I could like... Okay. Here's where I'm stuck at.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Half-Life is like one of John video games. You know? It's
Yeah.
like one of the biggest first-person shooter games of all time.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, Wii Sports is a game that literally everybody and their grandmother can play and enjoy and have fun playing.
Yes.
I could hand a small Victorian child a Wiimote and they would understand how to play Wii Sports.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So like, that's where I'm stuck is like, you have one of the most influential video games of all time in terms of design, or one of the most accessible and most fun video games of all time.
I feel like
It
this is
truly
a...
like the game versus the design, if that makes sense.
It's apples and
I
oranges.
feel like this is a situation where it's essentially picking between like influence in like game development versus influence in like gaming culture.
Exactly.
And I feel like we've mostly been picking like between these two arguments, the development side, especially because I mean like as important as popularity is, that's not like the only thing of importance. Because I mean, if you're just going purely off of popularity, like we just have like I don't know, League of Legends win over whatever the fuck it was up against earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But there is something to be said about a game that is designed to get everyone, including those who don't even like touch it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Controller. Like that alone is brilliant design.
Yeah, like it's the ultimate problem is that like this is like an apples versus oranges situation. What?
Origins. I love that zombie map.
Yeah, real.
You know what? I've come to my decision.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the swaying factor is the fact that we already gave Half-Life 2, which basically took what Half-Life did and like made it better essentially in every single regard.
I have a counter argument.
Okay?
We chose Wii Sports Resort, which is the same thing.
Wait, we chose Wii Sports Resort?
Oh,
Yes!
fuck.
Oh, Half-Life. Okay. I
Damn!
haven't gotten to Wii Sports Resort yet. Never mind.
Let's go, baby.
Damn, this nigga folds like fast.
Well, because, okay, Wii Sports is... Yeah. If we hadn't already had Wii Sports, then... Anyway.
Okay.
November 20th sucks.
Okay, so I'ma say this. I love some of these games on here. Well, I like Waku Waku 7 and I like Family Guy Back to the Multiverse, but I'm going to pick Mass Effect.
Did we already pick
Okay.
Mass Effect?
We picked Mass Effect 2. I have an answer that I don't think is one that would be expected from me,
Mm-hmm.
but like putting like just looking at it objectively,
Oh.
I think I have to go with Persona 4 Golden.
My fucking
Wait,
goat.
oh wait, Persona 4 Golden's right here? Oh shit, yeah, let's go
And it's,
Persona
and it's
4.
not even because like, I'm like, yeah, Persona, but it's the fact that Persona 4 Golden and just Persona 4 in general was like Atlus's cash cow.
Well, yeah,
Even
that's what put Atlas like on the map.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
like
let's go
Persona
Persona
3
4.
was good. Persona 4 was incredible.
Yeah, and then people are like,
looked back at Persona 3 after Persona 4 and was like, yo, this shit fire, maybe.
Yeah. That being said, I stand by my Blue Sky post. Atlas, stop making Persona 4. We don't need more Persona 4.
Yeah.
Make Persona 6. You're a game company that makes a new Persona.
Guys, just be happy that the 21st is mostly Japanese.
Okay.
I have my
21st.
vote.
Okay, so
Oh my god.
One- they're most of them are Japanese.
Good heavens. My life flashed from my eyes.
Okay, so
Yeah, I have my answer.
I'm stuck between two. The two is Donkey Kong Country and Donkey Kong Country Returns.
Donkey Kong Country is better than Donkey Kong Country Returns by a lot, and I will stand by that.
Both games
I
are
think
great.
Donkey Kong Country. I think Donkey
One
Kong
is more
Country Returns
accessible,
is
but one is the better game.
like Donkey Kong Country Returns is like, I think it's like good, potentially really good. Donkey Kong Country is like, oh.
It is
Oh.
it is a good game.
I do think
really
2
good.
is the best one, but I also don't know what's going to be up against, so I'd rather just take the W now and then not have to worry about it. So
I
Donkey
see.
Yeah.
Kong Country.
All right. DKC.
CG, Coconut Gun.
Guys, we might have to do like December and the finale in another stream. I can't lie.
Damn, I already put like this Day in Gaming finale.
Well,
I can always
because
change it, it's fine.
I have work tomorrow, man.
I see.
I mean, let's see what time it is when we finish this month, and I'll decide.
Yeah, we're almost done. We're almost done. All right, November 22nd.
Maybe we can do it if we like speed run through December.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I feel like with all the stuff that's been like going through November, I don't think December is actually gonna be too bad.
Yeah,
God, I hope not.
we're gonna eat our words. Not gonna lie.
Oh man, this day is tough because there's not really a hydrogen bomb.
There's two games for me here.
Okay.
No, make that three. Killer Instinct, Super Mario World 3D, Super Mario 3D World, The Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds. I'm more biased towards 3D World. I'm willing to stick with that.
I'll go with either that or Killer Instinct.
Logan.
I'm gonna go with Killer Instinct. Mario's ate enough goddamn food.
Killer
Next day.
Instinct.
Killer Instinct. Next.
Oh.
It's right there, and there's nothing
Next
else.
day.
There's nothing else noteworthy. Ocarina of Time.
Well, that's
Wait.
not entirely true. But
Doom 2 RPG is right there.
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
dude.
Okay. I know it's Ocarina of Time,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
but
But
and this is a huge but a humongous ass one that like this is like we're talking Sir Mix-a-Lot levels here.
Yeah, bubble butt, yeah.
World of Warcraft, I feel like has the potential to counter it.
It does.
it does, yeah.
Like
But-
purely the fact that like that game alone has become people's entire lives in like not in the same way that Ocarina of Time has. You know what I mean?
I would like to counter that. There's tons of people that have Ocarina of Time as their entire lives, actually.
Yeah.
Like in the
But I mean
Ocarina of Time community,
like
which is,
I mean
which
like
is more impressive for a single player game.
But I mean like the investment for that is a different kind of investment than the one you would give to World of
I
Warcraft.
know, and that's more impressive on Ocarina's end because World of Warcraft is intentionally built around that. It's an MMORPG. That's what it's
fair.
there for.
And plus,
That's fair.
Ocarina of Time is like stupid popular today. It like people like they decompiled the code and like made like native PC versions of this game.
Yeah. No, I didn't think World of Warcraft was going to really win. I just wanted to like,
Yeah, no, I was considering it. It's just like when I put the piece together in my head, I'm like, yeah, no, it's not close.
Yeah. So
All right, next day.
the very
And this day is November 24th.
ooh, I am going with Sonic 2. I mean, there's Diddy Kong Racing and Donkey
Okay.
Kong 64,
Alright.
but Donkey Kong
Jayden?
64 is fat. Yeah?
Jaden,
Yes?
after the Sonic 3 incident, where like it just didn't win, I'll throw you a bone, Sonic 2.
Okay.
I'm between like Sonic 2 and Diddy Kong Racing, so yeah, sure, Sonic 2.
Sonic 2. A lot of people do prefer Sonic 2, but hey, it's all right to be wrong. But yeah, let's move on.
Damn.
November 25th.
That's crazy. All right, next day.
Fatal
November
Fury.
25th.
Wow. This is.
I think we're
I think
starting
this-
to wind down.
I think this is our first meth day.
I have a crazy genuine pick for this day.
I have a pick
Sure.
too. What's yours?
Tales from the Borderlands.
Oh my fucking.
And I am dead serious. And I can explain why, but first I want to hear Jaden's.
I was gonna go with 20XX.
20XX? Okay.
Didn't 20XX win already?
No.
Hold
Wait.
on.
I thought it did. Hold on a minute.
20. Why is that here twice? 20XX. 20XX. Let me.
Yeah, it won.
What month?
August.
August 16th.
Oh,
I don't know why it's here twice.
Because I think
Apex
this was a PC release, and the other one was like a different release.
No,
August
is
16th
PC.
is a PC release too.
Oh well.
GamePax, fix your website.
well, then in that case, I don't care. I'll be right back. I'm grabbing my food. You guys pick.
Just give it to
Okay,
Tales of Borderlands.
so-
I really don't care.
Okay, well, can I at least explain why?
Sure, while Jane's away.
Because in a time where Telltale games were starting to like kind of like degrade in quality, this one basically was like not only good, but it also was like, hey, remember Borderlands 2 and how that game had like actually kind of good writing? Now imagine that as a Telltale game.
Yeah,
So,
I
like-
am aware that Tales from the Borderlands is like
Yeah.
basically like it's set up Borderlands 3 to have good writing and then it just chose not to.
Yeah, exactly. Like they could have just like taken tips from this game and it would have had good writing. They're like, nope. But yeah, I played through. I didn't play the last episode because I got sidetracked and then it got so long that I just kind of forgot to finish it.
I like that. That happens to me
But-
so often.
But there is a scene in I think episode 3 or 4 that I think about a lot. I won't spoil it because you should play it for yourself. But the game is it's good. It's one that everything about it screams I'm not a good game. But then you play it and you're like, huh, that actually's pretty good.
I guess it's kind of all right.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Let's just take a peek at the next day while Jaden's away, shall we?
Hello, I'm back. So what's
Oh, perfect timing.
What's the?
We agreed on Tales from the Borderlands.
All right. Next day, the 26th.
There's
Yeah, I think we're starting to wind down.
Holy shit.
guys.
Thank
What
God.
about Super Bust-A-Move?
There's
The
that
game with
cover art.
fucking baby as the cover.
Yeah, that cover art's great.
I don't care.
I'm willing to go with something that we haven't really had represented yet, just based
Sure.
on Dynasty Warriors 3.
Sure.
So I know that's a good
Yeah,
one.
sure.
All right, cool. As long as we're like if it feels like we're starting to wind down, I'm willing to just expedite
Fuck!
the process so we can
We're
get through this.
on
27th.
on-
S.
November 27th.
All right, the Dreamcast released in Japan only, so it doesn't win. Looney Tunes Space Race. There are so many games from fucking
Holy
Japan.
Japan.
Yeah.
Oh, there's like nothing to.
Kirby's
All
Dream
right.
Land 3.
Sure.
Wait, what was it?
Kirby's
Kirby's Dream Land 3.
It's a good game.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. The 28th.
Whatever, I guess.
Yeah, like I mean, like if everything comes out in Japan, like I guess. Okay. Okay. Well, I see. You guys want to do Mario and Luigi Partners in Time?
Oh my god, I'm tired of giving fucking Mario food, dude.
You can't give it the enhanced edition of Baldur's Gate because that's like a re-release, a special
Breath
edition.
of Fire 4.
Breath of what the fuck is Breath of Fire? Sure, Breath of Fire 4.
Oh,
Jaden,
I
what
heard-
do you say?
I don't care, but I do hear that Breath of Fire is pretty good and underrated.
Breath
It
of
is pretty underrated.
4 for the PS1.
Might as well get some representation of like underrated RPGs versus Mario eating more food. Like a fat little fucker.
True, November 29th.
we're speedrunning this shit now. I'm hyped.
I have my pick actually for November 29th.
What is it?
Need for Speed Unbound.
Jaden, I'm gonna be real. I think we're just gonna give it to you on this one.
Yeah, sure. I
don't even think you gotta fight for this one, man.
yeah.
Okay. The only one I would be like, hold on now, is Golden Sun Dark Dawn. But I've never played.
That's the weakest entry in the series.
Yeah, I've never played a Golden Sun game, so I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, it's good
Need for Speed Unbound for the PS5. Right? Oh, there's no colon. Hold on.
Yeah, how fucking dare you?
November 30th. Yeah. Oh.
There's Unreal Tournament and Urban Chaos for me.
Okay, I see 3 that I could go between.
I see 2, but I think I have my pick.
What's your what's your pick?
Okay, they're both actually very similar with Diablo and Unreal Tournament.
I didn't even see Unreal Tournament.
Because they both have like a similar thing, where like Diablo and Unreal Tournament were both like really big deals, and then their sequels came out and then just overshadowed them. I do feel like Unreal Tournament still has the edge over Diablo because people will still go back to Unreal Tournament over the others. There's very few people that go back to the original Diablo over Diablo 2.
Jaden, what about you?
Unreal
Tournament.
Guys, we made it through November. Oh!
Let's hurry up and rank these games.
All right, November is over.
November is over, party.
Can I
Okay,
say?
guys.
Can I
Worst game on this list.
Let's continue to underrate Breath of Fire 4 and put that as the worst.
Damn.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I agree, but I have something for like the best game. I'm between 2 games here.
Okay.
Half-Life 2 versus Halo 2.
I agree with one of them.
I have my top 1.
And
What is
that?
it?
Ocarina of Time.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Aw.
That's a good pick. That's really good.
See, here's where I'm stuck. Is like my objective answer is Ocarina of Time, but the answer I would give if you asked like me personally is Half-Life 2. So that's where I'm stuck.
Okay, I'm like the PC gamer guy, right?
Yeah, I know, and I know you're saying Ocarina of Time. You don't even gotta. I understand the severity of this.
Like, you know, if you remember my arguments for Shadow of the Colossus, I could make like a billion of those for Ocarina of Time.
That's fair. Jaden,
I feel like
are you?
I feel like with Ocarina as well is all. You know, they said like the devs for like the Souls games. They said Ocarina of Time was like a massive influence. So if we didn't have Ocarina, we wouldn't have like a Souls game. So yeah, I would go Ocarina.
Pretty much any like 3D game, honestly, like takes inspiration from Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. Okay.
Like literally anything in the third dimension requires Ocarina of Time as a thing to go back to.
Right.
December, we're doing this. Let's do it.
Yeah,
all right. Fuck it. We're locked in now.
Yeah, let's just lock in.
Wait.
We can get through this quick. I believe in us.
All right, guys.
We could potentially do like an epilogue or something. I don't know if you really feel like you need to go to bed after December.
Okay, I see 2 that I'm really on.
I don't care for this day. I don't care.
It's okay.
I mean, there's Rainbow Six Siege and Xenoverse Chronicles too, but
Those are the 2 that I'm looking at is Siege and Xenoblade.
As much as I don't want to give it to Rainbow Six Siege, I feel like just if we're going based on like impact, I feel like I kind of have to.
It is genuinely huge, especially for like esports and online play.
It's gigantic. Whereas like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, like it's still like big, but it's still like not as big nor nearly as like has the impact on gaming as the first one did.
Yeah. No. Rainbow Six Siege, December 2nd.
all right.
I have my solidified pick.
I'm gonna
What's your
go.
solidified?
Quake 3 Arena.
I agree.
Oh, damn. Okay. I was gonna say Pikmin, but all right.
Devs and like coders still use Quake 3 Arena's like AI for like modern AI, like to this day.
Okay. Okay. December 3rd.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, there's a Titan here. Okay. I have my 2, Super Castlevania 4 and Super Smash Bros. Melee. But I feel like Melee's gonna win because it's Smash Melee.
I didn't even see Melee. Oh yeah.
I'm going with Diner Dash.
Bruh. No, I have.
It's Melee.
Yeah.
Marth's hands grabbed that one. December 4th.
Mega
Guys,
Man
Awesome King hates Tom.
X6. I hate X6.
Yo, X6 is fire, dude. I'm voting for that. No, I'm not.
Okay. What? Sorry, you got what? Huh? Super Smash Bros. Melee 1. Next
Yep,
day.
now we're on December 4th.
Yeah.
I'm between
And-
2 games. Jack and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy and Xenoblade Chronicles X.
I'm
Those two
Gonna-
and throw in Far Cry 3.
gonna say Far Cry 3. Period.
Can I make an argument for like Far Cry 3? Like I played this game before. It's great. It's a really good game, but on PlayStation 3 and 360, the performance held it back so much. It's actually really bad. If this was like the PS4 and Xbox One versions, then yeah. But
Probably have the PC version in there, so I'm willing to slip it in for Far Cry 3.
fair
Well,
enough.
that and also the gameplay loop of Far Cry 3 and like that design like started a trend for open world games going forward, you know?
It did.
That was like Ubisoft's version of like that was like their San Andreas, where like San Andreas kind of set the standard for that open world experience. Far Cry 3 set the standard for that open world experience.
Plus, it's another one of those games like, man, Ubisoft used to be cool. What
Yeah,
happened?
exactly. Ubisoft used to have sauce.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Ubisoft used to be hard. Now they're just really soft.
So true. Another Ubersoft, bro.
Yeah, Ubersoft.
Oh, hold on, wait. Before we go to December 4th or December 5th, reverse shout out to Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight for having the absolute worst fucking remix of a song I've ever heard in my life. Genuinely terrible soundtrack. Do not play that game.
That's awesome.
Next day.
That's really funny.
Uh,
Okay, so for me, it's between 2 games.
what
Uh,
do you got for me?
Super Mario Strikers, and Ultimate NES Remix.
Logan, what do you say?
I'm between Animal Crossing Wild World and Portable Ops.
Did we already give it to New Leaf?
Probably. Yes.
Then I'm willing to give it to Portable Ops.
Okay.
Alright, fair enough.
Although Ultimate NES Remix, if Portable Ops wasn't there, would probably be my pick.
My goat.
Because that game is just fun. Alright, next day, December 7th.
Okay, we have our first one for December that might actually be a conversation.
I'm
We need
going
to start it.
I'm going Grandia 2.
That's not what I had in mind when it was conversation, but okay, that's it. That's it there.
What was the game that you had in mind? What?
Oh, it was between two,
Was it
potentially
Hades?
three. That's one, and then the other is KOTOR 2. I know we picked KOTOR 1, but KOTOR 2 is kind of insane because, like, genuinely no one thought that they would be able to match or even beat KOTOR 1 with KOTOR 2, and then they were just like, alright, we'll just do it anyway.
I am still gonna say Hades.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah. Though shout out Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. That was a game that is surprisingly really fun.
Yeah.
Are we going with Hades then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Fuck
I'm
it.
not splitting hairs over it.
Yeah. No feelings.
Josh
were,
might, but
No feelings were hurt.
I do need to play Hades actually at some point.
Ooh.
There's the hydrogen bomb.
shout out to Spirit Tracks. Overworld theme is a banger.
Listen, as the guy who beat Ultimate 100%.
I know.
You didn't even let me finish. I was gonna say this is my let's get it over with pick.
Yeah. So let's get it over with.
Yeah.
Next day, bitch.
December 8th.
Fucking 7 or 8th. What the fuck? I'm like losing my mind.
You really are. We're
December
speedrunning
8th,
we're this so
December
fast we
8th.
don't even know where we are anymore.
Alright, I have my pick, and it might be a little weird for some people, but Silent Hill Shattered Memories.
I was thinking that.
Wait, you were thinking Hello Neighbor?
No.
What the fuck are you on
I
about?
said hello
Oh,
neighbor, and you went. I was thinking that.
That didn't come through your mic.
Oh, I went hello neighbor, and you're like, I was thinking that one, so I was like, what the
I was thinking about it more than Matt Pat was anyway.
Okay, I was actually thinking, looking at this list, I'm gonna go with Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, and I'm deceased ass on this.
How about you, Logan?
See where that is? Am I blind?
It's
I think I'm blind, guys.
It's under Monster.
Oh,
Singers.
Oh, I see it. Oh
It
my
is-
god.
One of the best. It is arguably like the best way to play Tetris right now, like as a paid game. Arguably one of the best puzzle games to come out in recent years.
Well, it also has Puyo Puyo, so sure, fuck it.
Well, yeah, it's literally like it's like John puzzle game right now.
So,
Actually, that makes like a collection, maybe.
so
No,
point,
Not a
point.
collection.
Next day.
Not a
I know.
collection.
Bring back
I'm
columns.
fucking with you. Next day.
Hold on, Puyo, Tetris 2, and then fucking
Eli, we have a winner.
Hold the.
No, Eli, scroll all the way down.
I'm not even on the day yet. Give me a second.
Okay, one. Now scroll down.
Okay, December 9th, next day.
Alright, scroll all the way down. Ready?
Fuck,
3.
man. I've scrolled all the way down. What am I looking
Ready?
at?
3, 2, 1. Peggle 2!
Two!
Wait, are we doing that actually?
No, Quake 2.
No.
Quake 2, yeah, Quake 2.
Well, hold on. There's Tekken.
Tekken 3's better.
Tekken
Yeah,
3 may be better, but this is the first one. This is like John
The
Tekken.
first
You
first
know the-
Tekken is
Tekken 1 does not age well. Plus, when people think of
Oh,
John
really?
Tekken, it's either
No.
Tekken 2 or 3.
yeah.
Oops. Okay, Quake 2.
Plus,
No,
I've
not-
learned that Quake was never actually included because we passed by where it would have actually released.
That's
the
crazy.
last time. So, oops.
Bomb.
December 10th.
Bomb.
December 10th. Okay, now December 11th.
Yeah, December 11th.
Yeah, oh, that sucks, because, fucking Fatal Frame 2 is on here.
that sucks for Fatal Frame 2.
It does. Alright, well, cool. Next day.
Also, rip Dusk and rip Cyberpunk, I guess.
Okay, you guys might not want to talk to me ever again, but I'm gonna blurt it
If
out.
it's what I think it is, I'm not gonna argue it.
Angry Birds.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna argue that.
Oh, really?
It's Angry
No.
Birds. And also, like,
Yeah.
there's jack shit here. I'm not gonna go for fucking Rust.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, that's the only other one where I'd be like, maybe.
I mean, like, Kingdom 2 Crowns is good, or EDF 5 is good, but it doesn't win against Angry Birds. It's fucking Angry Birds.
Shout out to CO Drifter and Fighting EX Layer.
Next day,
I mean,
December.
fucking Angry Birds condoms probably back then.
December 12th.
Who the fuck is gonna play
December.
Sonic Blast? Well, except for me, but who else?
Sonic Blast, more like Sonic. There's some shit ass games here. There's fucking Mortal
I have
Kombat
my
Advance.
I have my pick. It's not close at all.
I'm gonna go.
I think-
It's between PUBG and Insurgency for me. Leaning towards PUBG.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I don't even need to say anything.
PUBG on the Xbox One.
Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare, Xbox One.
Copy that.
Shut the fuck up. Copy
Whoa.
that.
Whoa. Hey guys, welcome to EB Games.
Whoa. Hey guys.
These are-
Welcome to EB Games.
This is mostly Japanese shit.
Holy
We
shit.
scroll-
Yeah.
We
Oh
scroll
my
down. We
God.
have some funny ass shit. We have 7
my-
Days to Die.
Ew.
We have Hide Line. We have Hide on Life.
Logan. Logan.
Yeah.
You're gonna fucking hate this.
What?
7 Days to Die or Gris. Call it.
I don't even feel strongly about either. I guess Gris.
I've never even played Gris. I just know people are like, oh,
I've
Like,
played
I'm not
Gris.
proud
I mean, it's good.
I don't know.
Oh.
But, like,
I was gonna
7
say 7 Days to Die or High on Life, but leaning towards 7 Days to Die.
We all three of us have said 7 Days to Die, so I think we're legitimately going to give it to 7 Days to Die.
You know what? They spent like fucking 85 million years trying to get that game out of fucking alpha. Just fucking do it. I don't give a flying shit.
Dude,
Like,
it's kind of
the only one I was kind of thinking about was.
Go ahead,
Like,
go
the
ahead.
on- The only one I was kind of thinking about was Gris, and even then, like, I've played it, and like, it's all right. It's not my style of game, really. So
Listen,
duh.
all I'm gonna say is, it's taken them a long time when it's really in the title how long it should have taken them. You know,
I agree. Next day.
December 14th.
Wow, there's a lot of Japanese releases.
Do I go with? Do I go with what I want to go with?
What are you gonna go with?
Yeah, what are you gonna go with?
Commander Keen Invasion of the Vortigons, and I'm being dead fucking serious.
The only other one of these that I've heard of is Planescape Torment. So
That
sure,
was
I'll-
another one I was thinking of.
I was
and it-
gonna go with River City Girls too, but
that is also a good game.
Yeah, like Planescape Torment, I know is like a fantastic game, but I know like memes aside, Commander Keen is like a very important game for like early DOS days of PC gaming.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Commander Keen Invasion of the Vortigons is the first Commander Keen game.
So Commander Keen.
Yeah,
I'll give it-
Commander Keen sweep.
Commander
King.
Quinoa.
What is it? Invasion of the Vortigons?
Yeah.
Yeah, Vorticons. So Vorticons.
Okay. Okay, December 15th.
Ass.
You say December 15th is ass? How
Now,
fucking dare you?
The Sims Bustin' Out came out today. Actually, wait, there's a... Hold a minute. Yeah, I got my answer.
What's your
Lisa?
answer?
Lisa.
The hell is
Real.
Lisa?
Of course you don't know that. How fucking dare
A
you?
game that, if you are chronically online, it is likely your favorite game. And I mean that affectionately.
Well, I am chronically online, but I don't know shit about it, so I should
You're
look
like-
into
That's
it.
it.
You are not chronically
You are not
online.
chronically online. We're
N-
talking
not
about
in the sense we
chronically
mean.
online.
Not in the way we're talking about.
Hmm.
Shout out to Sweet Home though. Without that, Resident Evil would not exist.
True!
Wasn't Resident Evil was supposed to be a remake of Sweet Home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyways, Logan, what are you saying?
Oh, we're still on December 15th.
Oh,
Alright,
we're
Lisa.
picking Lisa. Okay.
Yeah, we're picking Lisa.
And then for Linux/Mac/PC.
I'm more than chronically online enough, at least back then, to know what Lisa is and have played
Well,
it.
there's really like no other ones for this day.
Yeah, that too.
December 16th.
I gotta pick. Subnautica.
Okay.
Holy
I need
Japan games.
I need to make a quick check because I'm pretty sure this was already chosen before and this website's dumb.
What, Subnautica?
Yeah.
It might have been a different release of Subnautica though. Check the releases.
Subnautica for Mac.
I mean, technically we've already got a Subnautica, and I was gonna say Elite Dangerous.
Yes, give it to Elite Dangerous.
Why
I just
not-
want to give it to FNAF Security Breach.
For that
Oh.
security breach is funny, but no.
No, because Elite Dangerous I think is a better game.
It's also like more people do play Elite Dangerous.
Yeah,
to
it's a
be fair.
bigger game overall.
Yeah.
All right, December 17th.
Gregory, don't leave me with Elite Dangerous, Gregory. Gregory. Heidi, Star Bomb.
Where? Oh, what? Where?
Oh.
Final Fantasy X.
Oh yeah, Final Fantasy X.
Oh, am I blind? Oh, I am blind. Oh, fucking sure, because I don't really see anything else here.
I mean, there's also The Walking Dead season 2.
It's
Very
good, but not
good.
as good as the first. We already have the first.
I agree.
Yeah. And also, it's Final Fantasy X.
All right. Yeah.
I don't know if either of you two are know RPGs to know how significant Final Fantasy X is.
I mean, it's Matt's
I
favorite,
don't,
and
but
he's
but
RPG
do
guy.
not explain it, as we need to keep going.
Yeah. This is awkward.
What's up?
December 18th. Oh,
What's wrong?
Um.
I mean, there's Final Fantasy on the NES. Walk with me here, because isn't it like Final Fantasy for us Americans was like in disarray? We got like different games, but they put like different
I don't-
names. Like Final Fantasy 6 was like 3 in the US or some shit like that.
I don't think so. Hold on, I'm gonna see if this was. According to GameFAQs, which is always a reliable source, King of Fighters 2003 was released only in Japan, at least in this metric. So I'm going with that, I guess.
Hey, Austin, King, we got a
everything-
King of Fighters
everything
game.
Japan only?
Yes.
Every single thing is Japan only.
King of Fighters 2003.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure that is like was only released in Japan, whereas a lot of these do have like U.S. releases. So, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
At least according to GameFAQs. So sure.
Which is always reliable.
Yeah, as we learned, it's incredibly reliable.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta go. I'm gonna take a vitamin.
You gotta.
Man.
Yeah, like I said, we've really winded down.
All right, I'm back. Hopefully
I have a
didn't
funny
take it too late.
answer.
What's your funny?
Star Wars Obi-Wan. Actually, wait, is there any like? Wait, okay, hold on.
Ooh.
We could have our first. We could have our first meta quest game.
I have my pick, and I have strong reasons for it.
Is it a set of Corza?
It is a Assetto Corsa,
It
and
wins.
Yeah, sure.
Wins. Congrats.
Yeah, it wins.
Hol-
Yeah, congrats.
Damn, I didn't even explain myself.
Dude, well, I mean,
There's-
like, if you even have any reason at all, we will give it to you because, like, we nothing we really care about this day.
Damn. Okay.
So if you feel strongly, you go right ahead.
All right.
Okay. So
Most of these are Japanese again, but we have The
There
Walking
is-
Dead season 3.
there is one that's Japanese exclusive though by technicality.
What's up?
Cave Story.
Wait, which one? Like which
The
one?
original.
I thought the original was like up for like grabs on like the guy's website.
Well, yeah, but it was like specifically released like in Japan, and like meant for like Japanese operating systems.
I guess. Oh wait, there is Shantae Half Genie Hero.
There's also Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Daba fucking duba boo boo boo. I know for a fact that Cave Story is not gonna have like any sort of US release listed on GameFAQs, so I'm just gonna go with Cave Story and lock it in.
Did we already give it to Cave Story?
Not before, no.
Oh,
First time it
I
showed
mean-
up.
I mean, then I'll give it to Cave Story because it kind of mogs everything else here.
Exactly.
Okay. Cave Story it is. Yay! December 21st.
We're getting there, guys. We're speedrunning this shit.
God damn. Okay, well, there's the original Baldur's Gate.
There's that. There's Rise of the Triad.
There's Postal 3!
Fuck you.
That sucks ass, dude. That was awful. Oh my god. I'm gonna say Baldur's Gate.
Okay. I mean,
Jayden?
like, Rise of the Triad exists, but I don't feel strongly about it.
Jaden? Jaden?
My mic
Alright,
was muted! Fuck! I was saying Hypersona Heist, but no, I was saying like
Wait,
one of my fucking thumbs
Hyperstone Heist. Where?
for the Genesis, the 21st. But you guys said Baldur's Gate.
Where
Teenage
do you
Mutant
see
Ninja Turtles,
Hyperstone Heist?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Hyperstone Heist. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm going with Baldur's Gate.
Oh yeah, Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. I just saw TMNT and I was like, okay.
All right.
Holy Japan.
Big in Japan, big in Japan.
Okay.
Oh,
I see.
Japan's hogging up all the good shit.
I see my answer, and I'm pretty confident in it.
Is it a world of Keflings?
No.
Is it Back to the Future, the game?
That game is not bad, but no.
Persona
South Park?
2?
Yes, it's Persona 2.
Next day.
Next day.
Yeah, that game is very good. Like, besides my Persona bias, it is just genuinely a good game.
Persona Pious.
Persona bias.
I
Alright,
have,
December 23rd.
I have my pick.
Hello Neighbor 2.
Die.
What is your pick?
Gran Turismo 2.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, the only thing I was like maybe think about is Heretic, and even then, like Hexen's better anyways. And
All right.
Guys, there's a
Next
fat ass
day.
bomb on Christmas Eve.
I almost threw up.
December 24th.
It's Gary's mod.
Oh,
It's Gary's mod.
But guys, what about Jewel Fever 3?
Next day.
Next day.
Put the fries in the bag.
that came out on Christmas. Damn.
All
It
right.
came out Christmas Eve, actually.
Okay, sorry, Christmas Eve. My
I'm
bad.
very fucking sorry, fucker. What a shitload of fuck.
Oh.
What's out on Christmas? Damn, Santa, this shit's kind of mid. A lot of this shit's Japanese.
I never thought I would say this sentence in my life. Guys, Galaxian or Amori?
Amori.
Amori?
Amori?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was just like that's a funny ass
I
question.
feel like I have to go with Amori.
Amori? Is what we're
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
with? Okay.
Okay, December 20th.
Gladio Omori.
Wait, is it? No, it's not.
Haha, funny.
All right. 26.
Wait, this got English release. Never mind. I was originally gonna say Song of Saya, but
Honk.
English release.
Me.
Oh,
Billy the
Honk.
Kidney. What the fuck?
Me.
Is Billy the Kidney Bean versus the Foo Fighters?
Alright, I'm picking that.
What the fuck?
I don't.
Golden Axe 2?
Sure, Golden Axe 2, man.
Wait,
Like genuinely, out of all of these, I would play that.
I don't even like Golden Axe, and I'll say Golden Axe 2.
Yeah, Golden Axe body spray.
Yeah. All right, guys.
I used to think
We're-
that shit used to work. I used to think that Axe would.
Guys.
Oink!
Oink! Yeah!
What? Oink!
What are you doing at the county fair? Oh, I'm doing the pig breeding competition.
Oink! Wow, this day is fucking stupid. Wait, are these all?
guys,
there's
I
only
have
two
I have a,
games. They're
I have a-
American. No, three.
I have a pledge, and it's purely for representation.
Yeah.
Let's get our first Neo Geo CD game on here with Samurai Showdown 4.
Wait, Sam Show? Sam Show? Like, hold on, wait.
Yeah, Sam Show.
Sam Show.
Okay,
yeah, Sam
I
Show,
mean,
let's
like,
go.
hey, it's probably good because it's a Samurai Showdown game.
Oh yeah, I mean
Those
it's
are-
like unironically my pick anyway, but also we get more representation.
I fucking
Yeah,
love Sam
yeah.
Show, dude.
we love representation. It's Pride Month after all.
That's true. And nothing is more gay than the Neo Geo.
I'm teeing the fuck up on the 28th.
Than the Neo Geo. You're so right.
I'm teeing up on the 28th. I know what I'm picking.
28th.
Well, what are you picking, Jaden?
Look.
Jaden, explain your reasoning.
Real talk, you're gonna win.
Jaden, explain your reasoning.
I mean,
Okay, explain your reasoning, I guess.
I reviewed this game twice.
Okay, Wins.
Voice is crazy. You don't want to give it to High Heels for iOS?
I mean, shout out to Castlevania: The Adventure Rebirth. That shit was good.
Jaden,
Yeah.
I was trying to see if I could get you to like actually like start like having like a dialogue and then just interrupt you and say, "Okay, it wins the next day."
Sega Rally Champ.
Alas, you were too smart to take the bait.
Yep.
And plus,
Man.
another reason, game over.
Hey,
Yeah, the meme.
I think this is our first Saturn. No, we had Nights into Dreams. Never mind.
Yeah, we did. We have 2 Saturn exclusives.
Hey.
More than I thought it was gonna happen.
Knights.
December 29th.
I have a.
My pick is
Okay.
Rascals for the 360.
There's not much here, so I'm gonna go with my favorite out of these.
Mhm.
Impossible Creatures.
What the?
You know what? I played Rascals. I'll go with Rascals.
Yeah.
No, Impossible Creatures. My.
Hey,
strange
you would
son.
hate my other answer.
Oh, it's fine. Impossible Creatures is funny because it's like the precursor to Pokemon Infinite Fusion.
I wonder if the modder was modern or creator was inspired by that.
Probably not.
December
Okay.
30th is kind of ass. Wait! I have one. It's Japanese exclusive, and I know in my heart...
Melty Blood?
Melty Blood.
Melty Blood.
Melty Blood.
I know
Okay.
it only released in Japan.
Oh wait,
so.
Jayden, we're Sonic Heroes.
We're Sonic Heroes!
Yeah, we're Barbie Super Sports.
Melty Blood for PC, and then 31st.
The last
one. Last day. We're about to be
Guys.
done.
Okay,
Guys, after all we've been through, I just want to say I love you guys.
I
love you too.
I love you too.
And I say Kingsfield.
Kingsfield. Well, they have a fucking arcade 1-up on here. Look at the bottom of this page. What the fuck?
I mean,
It's fucking dumb.
I mean, hey, it's Pac-Man Classic.
Yeah, but
Don't
already
you
won.
think it's fucking? Oh my god.
How's
All right, I got a shit badly. So let's choose Kingsfield.
Kingsfield? Yeah. Wait, no, what are you talking about? Super Noah's Arc 3D.
Kingsfield.
Yeah, Kingsfield.
Besides, that's like a. Why did it say 12 years ago?
That's the re-release, I imagine. But like,
Alright.
it's for Nintendo still because they're idiots.
Okay.
Guys, we did it.
What's the worst
We did.
game?
Worst game.
There's a lot of good games. How about
There's a lot of-
7 Days to Die is the worst?
I don't know if I agree with that personally, because I feel like there are other games that we just picked because they were the only option that we could also just like get rid of, like the King of Fighters 2003, or
Uh-huh.
like
Well, King of
Samurai
Fighters is like
Showdown
actually
4.
good.
Yeah, King of Fighters
That
is
too.
good shit.
I'd rather pick like, I don't know, like fucking
or even like Commander Keen.
no.
No.
I have a compelling one that I think you guys wouldn't really fight over.
What?
What?
Golden Axe 2.
Oh, yeah, definitely. What are we on about? Alright.
Best game.
I argue between Melee, Quake 2, or Doom. I'm leaning towards Melee, though.
Okay.
Logan,
Now I have
what's
to
your
actually
pick?
think.
I'm between two.
I'm between. I actually think for me it's just one.
What
and
is
it's
it?
not one that I think would be expected. Like there's like one that's like a very big runner up.
Mm-hmm.
Doom is the runner up, believe it or not.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's Final Fantasy X.
Oh.
Okay.
Eli, what's yours?
And I can
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
I am
Logan.
No, go ahead.
I'm between Doom and Melee. If Jayden is leaning towards Melee, I'll say Melee so we can like settle.
Oh, can I make my argument real quick for the RPG illiterate?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Final Fantasy X is, I would say, one of the most crucial RPGs ever released. I would say it has a bigger impact on the genre's history than 7, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Because pretty much every modern RPG, especially JRPG, takes shit from Final Fantasy X. Like, this was before Final Fantasy X, like, fully fleshed out, like, 3D environments, cinematic presentation, to a level that Final Fantasy X provided, did not exist. And Final Fantasy X brought that to the table, and it was, like, a massive game changer. Because, like, we got that, and then we got, like, Kingdom Hearts,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have like 3D environments. We have like it's written all over games like Persona, especially like 3, 4, and 5. And even like the like battle systems is very like games like Persona 5 and Bravely Default directly take from Final Fantasy X pretty much.
Yeah.
And then there's also like the way that characters are leveled up in that game was very different. It was kind of like more roles based with the sphere grid. And there's been plenty of developers I know for Path of Exile. Developers like, Yeah, we pretty much just lifted this directly from Final Fantasy X because we loved it so much.
Jayden, what are you?
Plus, with Melee, we did have a Smash Brothers game win already.
True.
Jayden, what are you going with?
Well, he did bring up a good point about having like a Smash Brothers game winning, but that leaves like, then that leads up to like Doom and Quake 2. Then I'm leaning towards like Doom because it's fucking Doom.
Here's the thing though, with Doom, and I'm John FPS, right? Like
Yes.
this is my domain. The big issue is that Doom and Quake kind of are both shared importance and influence.
Yes.
To the point where like they're both just equally taken from. I would argue Quake more so at this point, but essentially like they're both just taken from each other. Whereas Final Fantasy X is just like, yeah, we're just gonna take from that, like directly, and not much else.
I see. This is tough.
You know what?
I mean, I'd be willing to give it up to Final Fantasy 10. Not 10, 12. Or is it 10?
It's 10. It's 10.
It's 10. I'm slowly feeling the crunch. Yeah.
Okay.
I go 10.
I'm gonna say 10 just so we don't have to debate.
Hell yeah!
Because I was gonna stick with Doom, but if Jayden's folding, then yeah, Final Fantasy X.
Like
Alright.
Doom would be in my number 2. It's just that like, yeah, I've already explained my reasonings.
Are we
All right, guys.
Are we
So
gonna do
I'm
a
gonna be
top
real.
12?
I have to go to bed.
Oh damn.
Let's do an epilogue at some
Yeah.
point.
What
Yeah.
my thought was Jayden, maybe for like a game night before we actually start the game night, me, you, and Logan could like do the
Oh well,
thing.
I work, so
I don't know
Oh.
about that, but
Okay,
hey,
we'll do an epilogue at some point, and we'll do an epilogue, and then we'll figure out enough stuff to make it into a worthwhile length stream.
yeah,
what about Tuesday?
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
All right. There we go, Chad. We did it. We did the main quest.
Yeah.
The-
Oh, I haven't had my fucking Winamp on for a long time. It's been like time in the
He's been
background.
left in the silence of thoughts and
I
debate.
ran out of music, man.
yeah,
All right.
we've
Well,
been going for like 25 hours. We're gonna need to cut this down a little bit.
bye, chat.
All right.
I've stopped my stream.
All right, Chad. We did it. There was like bickering amongst ourselves, but hey, we prevailed. I mean, yeah, they're like, of course, when it comes to games that we're passionate about, we're all gonna bicker. It's bound to happen. But hey, we're mature than most, I like to think. But
Yeah.
and we did it. And hey, I got some perspectives on some games and some games that I really want to try out. Like I Have No Mouth I Must Scream. That cover art looks fucking scary. I won't lie to you. I'm still thinking about it.
Jan, I'm gonna tell you right now, that game is probably gonna piss you the fuck off.
I thought you said I have no mouth and I must stream. That's crazy. I have no chat and I must stream. Anyways,
Jaden, is it normal for your WSD, your left hand? Don't say WASD hand. Yeah, to start tweaking.
Eli,
No.
Eli, I'll handle this for you. Subscribe to Userman. All right, now go before you shake
Yeah.
your hand.
Yeah, go
yeah,
Sheed.
subscribe to user.
All right, Logan, do you have any last words?
Jan, how fucking dare you?
What?
Garfield Cart was robbed.
What? Oh no. It should be robbed, mugged, beat, killed. I don't care. All right. Well, thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching.
Garfield Cart, Furious Racing Closet.
Expect a top 10 video soon-ish. Don't have a release date
Top
because
10 video.
yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
I didn't know about this.
And I made a YouTube post because hey, Sega CD wants to be a bitch And the fucking
Oh yeah, well Jayden, how about what if some people didn't see the community post? You should say what that is as a treat for people who made it through this long ass stream. AKA me.
yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Let me finish talking. Let me finish talking.
I
So-
just speaking shit. Damn.
So yeah, the Sega CD, the laser apparently failed, and last year I had to get it serviced to like replace the capacitors, so because it didn't turn on. But now the laser's failed, so it's not reading the game disc. Same thing happened with my PS2 here, my region free PS2. So I'm gonna get both of those shipped out, get those fixed, and yeah. But in the meantime, I'm gonna have like other videos to work on. Hell, it could be a good break from like talking about Sonic extensively. First one is gonna be a top 10 video. Second one is gonna be the second one's gonna be probably a review of Ridge Racer Type 4. Another one's gonna be a Rhythm Heaven video, and there's a Halo highlights video inbound. It's probably my ambitious video yet, and there's no release date. It's just like it's out when it's out. Okay.
Say release dates are for idiots, anyways.
Yeah, I thought, hey, let's have this release here, but no, that's how I fucked myself up and send myself in depression of some sorts. Yeah, that's a thing. But also King versus JaydenPixels and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe next Fast Friday. Please, no, I don't have my Switch on me, and plus I don't really feel like doing 1v1s. Still waiting on viewers' favorite clips. I could definitely do that, but I got I have to get that shit like organized, because when I try to like organize something, it's slightly chaotic, and to be honest, I'm too tired of slightly chaotic shit. I want my shit to be at least like somewhat organized. Especially if I'm gonna have like other like people's like input. But yeah, there's still stuff coming. So yeah. I'll talk to you nerds later. God bless, love y'all, bye bye.
Bye.